She's planned to pull over on the motorway. She's set an alarm so she knows to go to the nearest service station that she needs to go to place the order for these at 8 o'clock. That is the most premium. This is the birthday photos. I can't tell you how much preparation in the last few months, how much preparation has been done for this. Okay, are people texting in already, did you say, Becky? Fab. Okay, keep texts coming in. We will read plenty of texts this evening. 60777. Now, we're actually going to start with the most ridiculous cheeky bundle. How many? Which one? Sorry? Okay, got it. Yeah. Ooh. Now then.
You need a board.
I need a blackboard. Kerry's on the case. Have we got a blackboard? Maybe not. You'd have thought, dressed as a school teacher / student, I'd have had a blackboard at the ready, but it's all whiteboards these days.
We know each other very well, don't we? And we're very honest with each other.
Oh,
can you just tell me whether I look like a picnic blanket? I bought this shirt 2 years ago, and when I bought it, I never liked it. And I thought, because it was a spring, summery day today, I thought I'd wear this shirt. And ever since I've arrived this evening, I just keep thinking picnic blanket.
No.
A gingham picnic blanket.
No. Would anyone like to text it?
Okay.
No, I would tell you. You're not the texture of a picnic blanket, are you?
No.
You're more the texture of a tablecloth.
Okay.
But just as soft and snuggable. No, and I would tell you.
You would, I know.
No,
Thank you.
You are a checkered pattern. No. Anyway, jump rings. You see, if you've never joined us before, this is what we do here at Jewellery Maker. We like to bring things crashing down to reality. 200 jump rings. Now, if you did see the show yesterday, you'll have seen Linda making the most gorgeous little Mobius ring. With 5 jump rings of this exact size, Mobius. Fleur Hastings swears by this size for chainmail. If you've got the birthday DVDs, then of course you'll have got chainmail within that DVD collection. We'll recap those a bit later should we have any stock remaining. Loads and loads and loads of people multi-buying. I can't actually see it because I haven't brought my doobly doodle over here. Of course I haven't, because it's technology and I'm not that way inclined. Oh, now then, hello. Hello, hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are going to get... Oh... Becky, you're going to have to... Oh. Okay, folks, they're $3.95 for 200. $3.95 for 200. They are rose gold coloured brass jump rings. Now, the brass, they are incredibly versatile, aren't they? And they're really, really easy to use. Really easy to use because they're not too hard and they're not too soft. Mark's currently engrossed in picking up seed beads that he's scattered across the table. So many of you joining us this evening, loads of people multi-buying. 0800 644 655. Thank you for joining us. I did put a Facebook status on saying I've taken off my sunglasses, I've wiped off my suntan lotion, had my Factor 50 on today. Wasn't going to wear Factor 50, but when Freddie smeared his head across my shoulder, I thought I'd go with it. I'm Factor 30 myself. That's what I usually do. Barbara, Christina, Jacqueline, Karen, Amanda, Kathy, Wendy, Esther, Zoe, Lynn, Janet, Carolyn, Arlene, loads of you joining us this evening. I do appreciate it. It's been a lovely warm day and you're probably a little bit sozzled and fried and not quite with it after your barbecue this afternoon. I had a boozy barbecue last night. I had another barbecue today. So I had a chicken salad. I had leftover chicken on some salad for my tea. I love leftover barbecue. I love leftovers. Are you a leftover person? No, I didn't think you were.
No.
Do you still eat your food in separate things? Do you like to work your way around the plate in different categories? What have you had for your tea?
I haven't yet. I'll have something when I get home.
Have you had anything to eat today?
I had some toast at lunchtime. Some buttered toast, which was very nice on a hot day like today.
Not just extra runny. How lovely. Right, okay. We have got, which one, sorry, the pearls.
Oh, look at these. Graduated as well.
No. Wow. They're perfect rounds, are they not?
Oh, look at those. Aren't they cute?
Wow. These are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. They're completely... totally and utterly natural, and they're perfect rounds.
Ooh.
Now there's only 11 left in the world, that's it. Under this coat, as in, not obviously in the world, but with us here at Jewellery Maker, there's now only 10 remaining. They are quite possible. You see, I would take one of those. You know, I wear pearl studs pretty much every day. Apart from yesterday, I didn't wear the more gorgeous dangly earrings that Linda made on the show. But I would take one of those. I'd put it on a featherweight headpin that we're featuring later in the show. I'd do a wrap loop and I'd pop it on a Panzer chain.
Job done.
Done. Now, with the Panzer chain, Becky, can I see the call screens, please? That's my fabulous producer, Becky. Okay. Lots and lots and lots of people showing interest. If you're genuinely interested, pop these into your basket and then you can always check out as soon as the price comes in. Or take advantage, there's now only 8 remaining. They're totally natural. It's a 38 centimetre strand. I'm going to do a count up halfway, okay, and then we'll double it. 1, 2. I know you, since working, why don't you count in twos? So that's what I do now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, I was told. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So that's 72, yeah. 73 pearls on there. 73 perfect round, natural, multicoloured pearls. Oh my goodness. Going under £200. For perfect rounds going under, but just say that price again, Becky. They're $49.99. This is ludicrous, the quality. And 0800 644 655. Parvinder, if you want them, go for it. You've got your Thursday money back guarantee. Fiona and Moira, you're there as well. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get this calibre of pearls, isn't it, at this price? It really is. The code is FRGP76. Myself and Mark are with you until 10 o'clock this evening. We're going to have a giggle. We're celebrating 8 years here at Jewellery Maker. We want to know your biggest achievements over the last 8 years. Have we still got a happy birthday thing that we can put at the bottom of the screen? Because it looks a little bit create, wear, share. Happy birthday-ness required. I feel like we need to have it there.
Can I also just say that these are actually symmetrical as well? I'm just looking at them, the colours. They're matching either side.
They've not just graduated the size, but
their colour as well.
The colour is tonal.
Wow.
So you have got 36 pairs of earrings.
Yes, yeah.
Only one chance remaining. And we're going to move on. If you've got that in your basket, go for it. Okay, really? Why's that?
Oh, look at that. Oh, my word.
With the little spaces in between?
Oh, my word.
Wow. Wow. It really irritates me that there's an extra space from there.
I saw that as well.
Yeah. Imagine that they haven't popped in an extra space by mistake. You're oh, it's natural, right.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to be talking about Burmese sourced gemstones a couple of times this evening, particularly later on when we have genuine Burmese ruby. To get a natural blue, to get a natural blue sapphire, that's rare. To get a Burmese natural blue sapphire is one of the rarest opportunities we've ever brought to you on the show. It truly, truly is. Burma had a huge embargo on gemstones until very recently. The demand on gemstones, because look, well, you can see why there's a demand. Look at the quality. To be honest, I don't think you can compare that to any other blue sapphire, because
no.
That has to be one of the most collectible opportunities you've ever had on the channel. Can you imagine the Panzer chain and then just one of these? Research the 18-inch 925 sterling silver Panzer chains. It's available on pre-order. The Panzer chains are on pre-order. The Panzer chains are on pre-order. Get it, get it, get it. These are $34.95 and they've just sold out. Oh, what a shame. Okay.
Wow.
do I have? And yes, I do. Dinky, 925 sterling silver, 9 carat rose gold plated bolt ring clasp. Now they are dinky, which if you're using something like those sapphires, it wouldn't be appropriate to use a big chunky clasp, would it?
No, something delicate.
I need my tweezers. Where are my tweezers? You got any tweezers? Gary, can you see any tweezers where you are? I can't see any.
No.
Who's got the tweezers? Oh, do you know what? They're there. Thanks, Art. I didn't actually see them there. Thank you, lovely. Oh no, I've just heard Ben, my director, say the horrendous words. Is that a hornet in the studio? Do you remember the hornet's nest we had last summer?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
these are lovely.
Aren't they?
cute.
Aren't they beautiful? They're 5mm in diameter. Under sort of what circumstances do you gravitate towards rose gold?
If I'm using aquamarine or amazonite, any sort of turquoisey blue colours. And also if you're using gemstones, well, perfect, there we go, perfect. Oh, look at that.
So with that sky blue topaz.
I would go for rose gold. Look at that. Oh,
That is an absolutely perfect
that
match.
strand is beautiful.
Oh my goodness, there are 10.95 sterling silver bolt ring clasps, 9 carat rose gold plated, they're 2.95. They're 2.95, bulk buy them. 2.95, bulk buy them. Could I see the call screens, please, Becky? At 2.95, these better fly out quick. Well, the first ones have actually, we've got people multi-buying. Hello, Kathy, darling. Hello, lots of anonymous shoppers. Who's watching us? I want to know, where are you watching? So I want to know what are your biggest achievements in the last 8 years, and I want to know where you're watching. Yeah? I'm going to be looking at some texts in just a moment. Hello, Susan and Janet, Una and Beverly. Loads of you joining. They're $2.95, folks. If you're watching, just grab them.
That's
It's only
amazing,
one
isn't
post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. You will make some incredible purchases tonight. There are some amazing deals. The Panzer chains coming up for you at 7 o'clock are on pre-order now. Go for it. You will not find a better price anywhere else. What was, according to all of the research that we did, and the last time we did a price comparison on this was at about 7:45 yesterday morning. And I've got all the information with me. All the information with me regarding those. Get them now. Apparently they're flying out. Okay, just to let you know as well, we've got the most stunning kunzite strand coming up for you in about 10 minutes. It is the best strand I've ever seen. Honestly, this 8th birthday celebration, there we go, 8th birthday event at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, there we go.
Everything has been geared up for this weekend, and we're turning it into 8 days of celebration. So from Friday just gone, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're halfway through today. Sort of. Well, at midnight we'll be. Okay, let's go to something which is music to my ears, because we don't have them very often at all. And it's a 925 sterling silver findings pack.
Look at those. I've not seen this pack
do you know what?
before.
I haven't seen that.
No.
Now then, there's a couple of things that I want to draw your attention to here. Now, the first one I was going to draw your attention to with these 925 sterling silver. Look at the size of that crump bee cover.
Lovely,
Isn't
isn't
that
it?
bigger?
Just
It's
bigger
so
than
much
usual.
bigger.
Yes, bigger than usual.
So I would say we had, with some of the silver chains that we've got on, you could actually put, if you want, on a plain silver chain, if you actually want to give the look that it's actually got beads along, you can, and you can't thread the beads on, you can always temporarily attach. You can
Yes,
put
yeah.
these little beads onto, or you can put crump bee covers, clamp them over.
Absolutely, yeah.
Over the chain. So with the Panzer chain, you just wanted to have a little silver bead on there. You know, if the hole on your typical beads is too small to thread the chain through, then you pop your crump bead cover over. So you're going to be getting 4 crump bead covers. You're going to get, what did you say, sorry, Director Ben? Oh, we haven't got a still image for this one, so I need to show you all of the details just here. This is what Mark was,
look at
aren't
those.
they gorgeous? And that's these little spacer flowers. Aren't they cute?
Oh,
3 jump rings, 4 crimp tubes, pair of shepherd hooks. You've got your 3 head pins, a big toggle clasp there, and the chain as well. And the chain is 5 by 4 millimeters, and that's 20 centimeters, so about 8 inches in length. Okay, the code is DXUD53. It's brand spanking new.
Wow.
It's $19.95, and that's for a solid 925 sterling silver findings pack. If you love 925 sterling silver, make sure you're getting the Panzer chains. 5 come in a pack on pre-order, coming up for you at 7 o'clock. Right. Did you say citrine nuggets? No, you didn't at all. You said rubies. I was like, I'm totally deaf. I am getting my hearing aids this year. I am. I'm doing it. I keep procrastinating. I keep putting it off. Don't take the mickey. They're going, what? Like what? I know, shocking. I'm just going to turn this up. Do I have it on the highest setting? I do. I know, I'm deaf. Okay, let's do nuggets.
They're lovely, aren't they?
I want to tell you about this gemstone because a lot of people aren't too familiar with it. Do you know where it comes from? Is this the Kenyan sourced one? Madagascar, so not far at all. It's an incredible gemstone where you're actually looking at the same gemstone family as tanzanite, so it's known as the Zoisite family. But this gemstone, if you start to look where it's from in the world, it's found very much to the closest locations of zabarite, which is an amazing green gemstone. And it's also found in the same locations as ruby is found, and it's just found on the border, quite frequently found on the border. So this one's a little bit further away, but still Africa. Close to the deposits and the tectonic plate movement that are affecting from Mount Kilimanjaro. So it makes sense that it's part of the tanzanite family. So when you start looking at all of those elements, it's the same colour as the other gemstones found there, and then you can find ruby deposits there, and it's related to tanzanite, and it's all the sort of in a similar vicinity in the world. Then it makes sense that this ruby zoisite is exactly the colour palette that it is. And of course, you are looking at nuggets. Well, we are with the Nugget King here. And Chips and Nuggets, you've done plenty of DVDs, and there's lots of YouTube clips, etc.
Yes, yeah.
On our website. Now then, it's quite a muted, it's not highly polished.
No,
it's
no.
really, it's beautifully natural.
I don't think I've seen such large ruby chunks in this one.
Yeah,
look at that.
ruby's very prominent
yeah.
within this. Sometimes you don't see it at all.
No.
You just have to take the word from the laboratories that it's in there, but you can really explicitly see those red tones, and you're right, big chunky pieces of ruby as you go. So you're looking at a 98.
98. Gosh.
I think it's fair to say you can pretty much say that's a metre. A metre of ruby zoisite. So Mark Smith gets this strand. What does he do?
I first of all think, right, what am I going to do with this? And normally with this, I separate the ruby.
Okay.
So I take the rubies out and I use those in other projects. And then when you start with the memory wire first of all, then the coilers, 3 or 4 coils, accent bead.
What
maybe
accent
a pearl.
bead would you go?
Well, I'm a shell pearl.
You are.
I
However,
love
with the
shell
symmetry
pearl.
of that genuine
I know,
pearl just
imagine.
before.
Yeah, imagine.
Now, we've had some brand new strands of nuggets recently. However, I don't think we've done many of the brand new strands under £10. It's the birthday celebrations, and it's $6.95. They're completely natural. They're all the way from Madagascar. They have been drilled. They've been stranded for you. There's almost a metre of them. It's $6.95. You've got the properties of ruby within there. This is the ruby zoisite family. And I tell you what, that screams to me the Tree of Life designs.
Oh, yes. Because you can have the green of the leaves, the ruby of the apples.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect strand
absolutely.
for the Tree of
And
Life.
they are completely natural as well. 0800 644 655. $6.95. Should I now? Well, oh yeah, I have. Yeah. I've got a stunner of a pendant coming up in just a moment. At 7 o'clock, we're going to be doing the Panzer chain offer. If you're coming in from perhaps having a little bit of a lull in the sunshine this afternoon, have you been having, a little cheeky vino? Ben's had 7. The directing goes a bit skewed. No, I'm joking. What's your tipple of choice in the sunshine? water?
But I'm quite like a bit of elderflower and sparkling water.
Yeah.
Elderflower cordial,
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah.
Or we've just discovered in Mr. Lewis's supermarket, ginger beer cordial.
Have you not had that before?
No, I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah,
I have Fentimans, you know, they're the already fizzy one, but I didn't know you could buy it as a cordial.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah. I quite enjoy a Vimto with ice. And today, I've had a lot of water, and I did have with lunch a sulphite-free glass of dragon fruit and blackcurrant wine from New Zealand.
Gosh.
I'm eking it out. I must have had about 4 thimbles worth. And I'm eking it out.
Sounds intriguing.
Oh, it was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably, about a thimble's worth actually, because I just... oh, love it. Right, Swarovski crystal right now. Okay, so this Swarovski crystal has got such an incredible wow factor, and it is, of course, the brand of Swarovski. If you want to know why this has got a wow factor to it, if you want to know why, believe me, look at it, you'll see why. Ah!
That's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Oh, it's top drilled. We don't see many top drilled.
Yeah, it is. There you go.
So if anyone's got any pinch bales at home, I think we've had them on the show recently. Pinch bales, they're fantastic.
Let me. Oh, look at it from that angle. You get more of the blues.
Yes, yes. It changes colour depending on the background or.
It's the AB, so that's comparison to Northern Lights Aurora Borealis. That is a stunner, isn't it? Because it can look almost yellow diamond-esque in some lights. Oh! We're going to take it to what? Under £10 and then some. 0800 644 645. It's £4.95 and it's a genuine Swarovski crystal. Swarovski, of course, completely synonymous with quality, class, sophistication, big designer looks. And that's the type of piece, actually, that you would find quite frequently sewn onto the front of a bodice of a wedding dress.
Oh.
As well. If you have a sweetheart neckline, then this in the cleavage area. That is a real big wow factor. That's a big wow factor. You've got a good sized drill hole in there as well, so should you want to sew, or indeed your wire work, that's going to be a very easy size to be working with, that hole. $4.95, 24 by 12 millimeters. Okay. We aren't ignoring you with your texts. We're really not ignoring you with your texts. We will be doing them very soon. And right now, that is a fly, isn't it?
No.
It's okay. It's only a fly. We're going to do a star by.
I was sat here thinking, what is this? What is this gemstone? Because it's
The best of it we've ever had.
I'm going to go for. We haven't had a love child for a long time, have we? So I was going to say a love child of a purple opal and a lavender amethyst.
Nice.
I had no idea that it was what it is going to be.
This is Kunzite.
Stunning. Look at it. Oh my word. Wow.
Originally discovered at the turn of the previous century, just off the coast of California. I'm just going to tell, for those of you who don't know about the man who discovered this, I know you know that I'm slightly, I'm in awe of the guy who discovered this. It's called George Frederick Kunz, which is why it's called Kunzite. He, honestly, until he came into the jewellery industry, pretty much the world of jewellery was some pearls, rubies, sapphires, peridot, and a few other bits and pieces. That was pretty much it. Oh my goodness, we're talking about a man here who, by the age of 14, he really totally got gemstones. By the age of 17, and he lived in just outside of New York. He used to pop into the Waichung Mountains, and he really understood gemology and geology and geography. And he'd worked out, I mean, we're talking a 17-year-old had the largest personal collection of personally sourced gemstones ever known to have existed ever. And he was displaying his personal collection at the Smithsonian Museum in New York. And Tiffany Jewellers, as clever as they are, have got wind of this, and by the age of 19 years old, the man who this gemstone is his legacy, at 19 years old, he was on the board of directors at Tiffany Jewellers. That man is responsible, in my opinion, he is responsible for the jewellery industry that we have today, that's exciting, that's evocative, that's challenging, that's new, that's changing, that brings different gemstones, that excites people, that brings collectability, that brings value to a hobby, to a passion of wearing or collecting genuine gemstones. This is the most striking form of kunzite, and it's a 62 carat strand. So what does that mean for us as jewellery makers? I'm just going to do a counter in Mark Smith style. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. You're looking at an approximate 33 on the strand. We guarantee the carat weight, 6mm rounds, they're genuine gemstones, approximately 33 on that strand. Do you know what? You'll be upscore just to put it with. Yeah, I'd agree.
So
my producer Becky's saying this is the best strand of kunzite she's ever seen. I would agree. I absolutely would agree.
You can see that inner glow from here, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely you can. It's known as a passionate nighttime gemstone as well. It's a gemstone that comes to life in candlelight. And
I bet you come to life in candlelight, don't you? Just got that. I think you do. I think you do. I bet you have an inner glow about you in candlelight as well.
I don't really know how to take that.
Oh, it's a compliment.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, but you're right. It's just. Oh, gosh, I would pop this with jadeite if I had some jadeite.
Oh yeah, because they've both got sort of this milky hue, this inner glow, and it is truly, truly beautiful. Now, are you having a laugh? It should be this price. We're going lower. Okay, we're going to do a PR offer. Okay. Trust me on this. If you are genuinely interested in this strand, I am not asking you to buy it right now, but I am asking you to either phone up, it's a free phone number, so we can see who's there, who's genuinely interested, or I'm asking you to put it in your basket. This enables us to see how many people are genuinely who are genuinely interested. We're not going to be dropping the price yet. Hold fire on the price. We are not dropping the price yet. We're seeing who's definitely interested, because I will take a screen grab before we drop the price, and then if everybody buys it, we know we've done an incredible, well, we are going to be doing an incredible deal. If you don't buy it at the price that we're going to be dropping at, we will never be able to sell it, and we'll never be able to get it in again. We will never buy it in again. This will be the best offer on the best quality kunzite we have ever done for this calibre. There's absolutely loads of you there. We do need a few more. The more people showing interest, the lower the price we can go, okay? 0800 644 655. If you're showing interest, right, I've already got people confirming. You can confirm now. You will not be paying $24.95 even if you confirm now, okay? You're not going to pay $24.95. Becky, my fabulous producer, is going to do the most ridiculous price, and it's simply because it's our birthday celebration. There's 8 days, the pressure's on, we've got to hit the mark with quality and price, and it's $17.95. If you don't confirm now, you will kick yourselves. This is the best quality kunzite ever that I've ever seen in a strand here at Jewellery Maker. Lowest price ever per carat weight for this calibre of the most extraordinary kunzite. It comes with a legacy. It's from probably the most exciting man to have ever lived in the world of jewellery making. And to know that you are getting a PR offer for our birthday celebration. Now, I've got to warn you, tonight at midnight, that's going to change to $24.95. So to get it for the £17.95 with a 30-day money-back guarantee, then check out your baskets right now. We've got over 30 of you within your baskets. We're going to sell out. This is the birthday deal to go for. And maybe while you're there, you order the Panzer chain. It's going on pre-order right now. You will not be able to get the Panzer chain from the research that we've done. 0800 644 655 FHNV38 0800 644 655 62 carats, 62 carats, and to pop that with the Panzer chain would be amazing. 0800 644 655. This is the most stunning kunzite at the most ludicrously low price for this caliber, and with that 30-day money-back guarantee, you literally cannot lose, because the thing is, you can get it home, and if you don't love it at all, if you don't think it's worth the most incredible price and you only pay £17.95 for it, you send it back, and that's a no quibble money back guarantee. Send it back, go for it. Now, it's lovely to know how incredibly busy we are tonight. Look at the phone lines, it's gone absolutely bananas. So I'm glad you've come in from the sun. You've possibly had a bit too much sun. It's time to come in, make sure you rehydrate, have a cup of tea, have a glass of water, and get shopping, because we've got the deals tonight. It's my final time presenting with you for the birthday celebrations, okay? So I'm not back until next week when it's all normal. We're never normal here, are we? Get the deals with me tonight. The designs that, indeed, yeah. Don't have to be mad to work here, but it does help. That's why we've been around for so long. Do you take that as a compliment,
Yeah, I do, indeed.
£17.95. So what does Mark Smith do with a strand like that?
I buy two straight away. I keep one for my box, my special boxes, as it were. And I'd have to put this with, I'll either put this with jadeite or aquamarine, either of those two. And maybe a pearl, but I think jadeite and kunzite together are just incredible. You have to stop teasing us with that strand. There's a bit of ET there.
I love ET.
I haven't seen ET for years.
I love ET. I've got a little bit of a hoo-ha about ET though, and it's my mum and dad's fault. Basically, I had one of the original ETs. My mum and dad took it to the charity shop by accident when they moved house, with my best loved doll since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. It's fine, I'm fine about it. Oh, and my original Paddington as well. Not that I'm bitter. Okay, say that again, sorry, my lovely.
Enormous. They're huge. Boulders.
Chunky nuggets, they're chuggets. Oh, I don't know why I just did that.
Stunning, aren't
Why did I just do that? So cringe.
That was alright. That wasn't cringe.
Was it horrendous? Oh, golly.
Beautiful.
These are whoppers of mass proportions. These are big statement pieces. You see, I quite like the idea of one of those hanging off this Panzer chain, maybe with a tassel.
Tassel. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
0800 644 655. Right. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. No, lower than that, Becky. Go on. It's the birthday. 110 carats. 13 by 7 up to a 16 by 10. Lowest price you can possibly imagine. 16 centimetre strand, which really means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow. That's amazing.
$11.95. I mean, you just look at that. This is spinel. It's spinel. Some people prefer this to diamonds, and we're looking at a caliber of a gemstone. I prefer the black spinel. Much prefer it to a black diamond. Take it every day of the week. And it's the size of those with the quality, the gemstone that it is, the status that it is. Would you put it with a kunzite?
That would be dramatic, wouldn't it? Just one, maybe, in the middle. Oh, yes. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, on the bracelet with one of those in the middle. Oh, Director Benatelli is designing tonight. It's really, I just want to say as well, we've got an incredible collection of featherweight head pins coming up later tonight. And so with all these high-end gemstones that we're getting, it's lovely to use the more delicate featherweights as well with them. 0800 644 655, £11.95. YLRU50. Okay, we're going to move on and we're going to go to... Now, this is the gemstone that gets... Oh, look at this.
I love this shape, these little pebbly shapes.
These are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, blue lace agate is different from other agates. Oh gosh, every single one. It's amazing. Blue lace agate, basically, what you need to be looking at is if you choose any one of those to look at, and you look at the banding follows completely symmetrically. Can you see that? It's a beautifully tranquil, serene gemstone. I love blue lace agate with pearls.
With
and
pearls,
lace.
yes,
And lace.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, and just to say as well, that black Matrix Opal kit is coming up for you at 7 o'clock, straight after the Panzer chain deal, which you've got to get, you've got to get. QJKY 52 0800 644 655 £5 and 95 pence. £5 and 95 pence. Mark, I'm going to get you just doing a little job for me.
What's
if
that?
you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pass the Panzer chains over to you, and we would like one.
Wow, look at these.
Honestly, you will not believe the price.
Gosh, they feel completely different to anything I've felt before.
They're
amazing,
most
aren't they?
incredibly fluid. They're Italian made. They're sourced from Hatton Gardens, you know.
Wow, look
Yeah,
at these.
they're the Hatton Gardens. Oh, I've got loads to tell you about those. I launched them yesterday. I've got a few remaining. Amazing. So I just need to stretch over and get these. Is Dan around? Dan? Can I borrow you for a minute, Poppet?
Gosh, they just feel... I don't know, I can't explain it.
Like liquid silk.
Yes, yes.
Coming up in about... Oh, hello. Just had some in my eye. 0800 644 655. Okay, so many of you on the phone lines for these. These haven't been seen since May last year. 2nd of May last year. At 7:15. So almost a year to the day.
Yes, yes.
Almost a year to the day. Can you believe this is the hottest bank holiday May ever on record since Bank Holiday May started 40 years ago? I know. Highest temperature today was recorded near Gatwick Airport in the end, I think it was. 28.3 degrees.
27.5 when I pulled up here. Yes.
I know. Okay, we're going to move on.
Wow, look at these.
Coming up, this and all of these at 7 o'clock, one incredible price that you will not believe. We'll do that straight after the break at 7 o'clock. Okay, say that. Okay, this one just here.
Oh.
This is a beautiful kit. Am I right in thinking that jewellery was made over the weekend for these? This kit? Oh, on Saturday.
Yes.
What a lovely collection. Lovely, lovely, lovely collection. The Callie and Crystal collection. Look at these with Callie beads, Swarovski pearls and crystal. Ah.
Beautiful.
MUXC28. MUXC28. Okay, so you're getting 40 carats of black agate rounds at 4mm. Now, the Callie orange opal beads are a 3x8.
So lovely. They're the bright orange. Now, the Callie beads are, have been invented and produced by our own guest designer, Patty, These are one of Patty McCourt's seed beads, the Callie bead, which in effect has, it's not similar, it's an oval shape, so similar shape. If you can imagine a super duo that hasn't been squidged at the ends, so it's a complete oval, but it's got 3 drill holes, one either end and one running through the middle. So the types of designs that you can do using these beads, I mean, it goes into thousands of different designs and patterns.
Most
and as I said,
definitely.
invented by our own Patty.
Who was on the show on Saturday.
Yes, yes,
if you have a look on our website and our Facebook page, there will be pictures of her jewellery there, which is just stunning. And how amazing to be inspired by the woman who created the bead as well. Yes. So you're going to be getting 100 of the Callie beads. You'll get 48 of the light Siam AB Swarovski bicones at 3mm. 48 of the 6mm, and then 48 of the light topaz as well, which are really beautiful. So I'll just show you these two here in the light cyan colour. So you've got the 3mm and the 6mm, 48 in each pack of those. You'll then also get the Swarovski, the bicone. This is the light topaz 4mm. And then you've got the Swarovski jet crystal bicone, which is a 4mm.
Wow. And
you get 48 of those in the pack. They're incredibly, incredibly versatile, incredibly useful as well, those ones. MUX C28, $27.95 for the whole kit, the whole collection, and it works really comprehensively together. And you'll see, Panzer made some beautiful, beautiful jewellery. That you can see on the website, 0800 644 655. In fact, I have my laptop right here. I wonder if I possibly can quickly get it I've got the Jewellery Maker Facebook page. La 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 la. La la la, da, 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 da. I'm singing the song I do to get my children to put their pyjamas on quicker. I'm looking for Patty's jewellery. Da, 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 da.
There we go, that's Liz. If you go up a bit, I think, and again, and again, and again, and again. I think this is it, this is Patty's.
Aha! Here we go. There we go.
There it is, yep.
Oh, wow, okay.
Look at this.
Here's an inspiration. I haven't cleaned my screen. The kids have been playing on the laptop we do different phonicsy things. There you go. Hang on. I hope no one tries.
Oh,
I hope my father-in-law doesn't try FaceTiming or something at this point. He's in New Zealand. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, and then that's onto some more designs there.
Yeah.
But hopefully that'll help just give you some inspiration. I quite like having this on screen.
Very handy, very useful.
It's very handy. I've got lots of info for later on in the show on there. So that's at $27.95. Okay, we'll crack on. Now, we have got literally just 10 minutes left of pre-order for the Panzer chain. 5 of them. You will not believe it. Price compare, price compare, price compare. If I'm to sort of set you off now with the mindset that in Argos, I think you can get them for £12.99. In Tiffany's, they're £50, and Amazon was £19.19, and a competitive shopping channel was £15 per chain. For one. For one.
Okay.
For one chain, we're basically looking at £50 from Tiffany's. When I launched them yesterday, I didn't really think about the Tiffany's one because I don't think we're sort of it's a different shopping experience. But Amazon, eBay, we found one of them for £14.83. I've got some screen grabs of some prices that I took before the show yesterday as well. And that was for one. We're going to be doing 5. You haven't got a clue what's about to hit you if you didn't join us yesterday in the show. It's going to be amazing. Okay, now the Octo Bead kit.
Now, the Octo Beads.
Yeah.
Again, this was a brand new Patty McCourt design that was launched on Saturday evening.
Can you talk us through these while I find the pics?
Yes.
Thanks,
so
Dom.
these are, we've got 2 size of 11. Here we go here. Then we've got a size 15. And then we've got the 2 colours of the Octo Beads, a lavender colour and this AB coated orange peach colour. Now the Octo Beads, as the name suggests, are 8-sided, as in an octagon, and they have 2 drill holes straight across from one side of the bead to the other. You've got your thingies. There we go. I will try it.
tweezers.
That's the word. I'll try and pick one up. I'm no presenter, so it may go across the studio. There we go. So if I hold, I'm going to hold it up so you can see the 2 drill holes. There we go. Look at this. So that's the octagon shape. So that's the octagon. You can see it behind my. So that's the octagon shape. And then if I tilt it sideways, you can see the 2 drill holes. Okay, so they look like little barn owls, don't they? So the drill holes go from one side to the other. So in effect, you've got drill holes in 4 sides. And again, the symmetrical patterns and designs that Lucy's, here we go, Lucy's about to show you. They're just incredible. And again, these were invented and designed by our own Patty McCourt.
This is one of her designs. So
Yes,
there's that one. You
yes.
can cut away from that shot for a moment because I need to just whiz through a couple more because that's a different kit there.
There
you go.
Yep.
There's some more here from this kit. Wow.
And if you look back on YouTube, you can see Patty talking you in depth about how she designed them and how she came up with the concept. And also you can see some designs that she's put together for us. There we go.
$29.95. So you get the Miyuki Duracoat galvanized berry seed beads, and that's size 11, 20 grams of those. The Czech Octo chalk apricots, 8x4, 50 of those. The Octo chalk violet luster, 8x4, you'll get 50 of those. Then 20 grams of the matte champagne, size 15 O's, 8.2 grams. And, 8.2 grams of those size 15 O's. And then 23 grams of size 11 galvanized pewters. Amazing, amazing. Okay, the big ones, the big chunky ones. Oh, actually, I think these would work so beautifully with those. Have a look at these. They're absolutely extraordinary. Grab these before the break. The code is QGRU29. Oh my goodness, they are extraordinary. Pardon? We've got really limited stock on these. Citrine and pearl's my favourite thing to do. It's the gemstone of happiness. The citrine, the gemstone of sunshine. $12.95. We've got the sky blue topaz coming out at 8 o'clock, and I love that combination for a bit of zest and pizzazz. Yes. Straight after the break, we're going to be doing the silver deal of the whole birthday celebration, and the best silver, if not the best product offer there has ever been on Jewellery Maker, full stop. At 7 o'clock, we're also going to be putting the sky blue topaz on pre-order, and straight after the Panzer chains, it would then go to Mark's kit, which is the black matrix opal. We've got the most incredible hour coming up. The Panzer chain is the one to own straight after the break. I'm going to tell you loads about it. You can't afford not to get it. It's that good a deal. So don't go anywhere. Grab yourself a cuppa. I'm sorry we've not read any texts yet. We will be coming to them very, very shortly indeed. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side of this. Don't go anywhere.
Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.JewelleryMaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Jewellery Maker is live on Freeview Channel 76 every day from 8 AM to 1 PM. But if you don't want to miss out on fantastic deals and demonstrations from our guest designers after 1 PM, then simply press the red button on your TV remote. Remember, your TV must be connected to the internet. Your screen may go black for a few seconds whilst the internet loads, but then you should be able to carry on watching Jewellery Maker for the rest of the day. And remember, we are live until 10 PM. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Okay. It's time to get a bit serious for a minute, and I'm really serious about being serious, because what you have now is, even if you've never made a piece of jewelry, if you don't make jewelry, you need this, because chances are at some point in your life you're going to be buying silver chains, be it for a pendant, be it for a gift for somebody, be it for yourself. You know, you're going to want silver chains. Everybody who's ever worn jewelry, I swear, has bought silver chains in their life. I said on the show yesterday, I had a really bad experience in New Zealand. I said this on the show yesterday. So I've just got back from New Zealand. I've mentioned it 3,000 times that I've been. And while I was over there and I was in a shopping centre, I was wearing my diamond pendant that Drew had bought me on an old silver, well, not particularly old silver chain. It was a silver chain. I think I got it last Christmas, but it wasn't a very fluid chain. And another friend had bought it me for Christmas, and I'd used the silver chain. And you know when chains, so let me just pop that there for a second. You know when you get your chain and you put it into your hand, but it goes a bit, and it's a bit. I think it had done that a few times, and it had obviously broken, and I lost my diamond pendant that Drew bought me. I'm beyond devastated. I'm devastated. I've set a reward out for people in the shopping centre if they can find it. There's a reward. Anyway, I'm devastated. It's sentimental value. But it's because the chain wasn't a particularly fluid one. And you know what? I did know that. I just grabbed a quick silver chain and popped it on and didn't even think anything of it until I was like, this is, I think, the most extraordinary deal. Well, it is. The deal we're about to do on these that we launched yesterday is the most significant deal that has ever happened on silver or gemstones in the history of Jewellery Maker. Now, I interviewed Colin about this the other day, who's our MD. Ignore my hair. But listen to the interview. It is fantastic. Listen to this. This is all about the Panzer chain. You're about to get them. You're about to buy them now. So, Colin, deal of the day.
Yep.
8th birthday. So this has got to be a pretty impressive, best ever, in fact, deal of the day. So why have you chosen this item?
Well, there are lots of things we could have chosen, as you know.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole of birthday week, we've got loads of exciting things, from gemstones to amazing DVDs. But today's deal of the day is, well,
it's amazing. Sorry.
it is amazing. No, you're absolutely right. So I suppose I was going to ask myself, it's, you know, what is a good deal of the day? I think a deal of the day is something, you know, if you're just going to buy one thing today, what's that thing going to be? It's got to be a really interesting item, really good value, and something which is just a standout product.
Absolutely.
That's my view anyway.
And so the chain that we've got.
Yes.
Sorry, the chains
Yes.
that we've got.
Interesting.
The chains.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
They're Italian made, are they not?
Yes, they are. So I think one of the things which we always want to do is offer lots of variety, but quality, I know so many times, is one of the most important things which our customers want. So in terms of chain, many people know that the Italians make the best chain. And so if it's going to be a deal of the day and it's our birthday week, we thought Italian chain. Italian-made sterling silver chain.
And this has gone through a slightly different process than a few of our other products, as in we've got an amazing relationship with a family-owned and family-run company, haven't we?
Yes. So some years ago, I met a company. They're based in Hatton Garden, which, as you know, is one of the jewellery centres of the UK.
Well, if you're going to get anything fabulous, you go to Hatton Gardens,
Yes.
darling.
Yeah, exactly. So we know this family-owned company, and they're brilliant at sterling silver, and that's what they focus on. And they know the market in Italy really well. And so if we want to get a special item, we'd go to this company. So it's a family-owned company. They've been in business for many years, and they know absolutely what some of the best items are in jewellery.
And the best items in jewellery, when you're making a necklace, you need your chains.
Yes.
So we're doing 5, 925, sterling silver, Italian made, incredible deal, never seen before, offer today.
In those words, yes. So first of all, I think I might have a bit of an apology to make because we've not had enough chain. And so I know that when we've offered chain, it always sells out and some people miss out. And that is not good. So when I saw that we could get a really good offer of this chain, we thought, well, let's buy as much as we can. And I know 5 chains, but if we think about 5 chains, people can use it. They're going to wear one. They might add some jewellery to it. They might give one to a friend. They are. It is beautiful, isn't it? It's like mercury, isn't it? The way it flows, and you can see the quality and the shimmer and the light reflection. So, you know, it is a fantastic item from a fantastic company. And 5, well, we know our customers want these chains, and that's why we've done this offer. And as you say, we've worked really hard to make this deal of the day an incredible birthday deal.
Now, because there are 5, are you limiting how many offers people can get?
No. And some people do. So, you know, we've all been there. There are certain supermarkets, they put a deal on and you're limited, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're not like that. You know, having said that, it's a family hold back. So, you know, the Jewellery Maker team, they've got a hold back. So this is a great deal. And I would bulk buy on this one. I know it's 5 days, but I'd bulk buy because, as you know, the price is going to be special enough that people can do that.
Most definitely.
I've told Mark how much these are going to per chain. So the Panzer chain, you hopefully have gathered from that, it's a 925 sterling silver, Italian made chain. Now it's the most requested chain in the UK. Each chain is 1.23 grams of 925 sterling silver. Each one has a beautiful lobster claw clasp and, well, bolt ring clasp. Let me show it to you here in detail. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, you want this deal. Now, the phone lines have gone bonkers. I'm going to do price comparisons for you in just a moment. I'll just show you a close-up of the chain right here. It's a 925 sterling silver Italian-made chain, and it's been sourced in Hatton Gardens for you. Now, the reason we are able to get the deal that we have is due to Colin, to be honest. Colin's been working in the jewellery industry for a number of years. The suppliers of this chain, this exact chain, is being sold elsewhere in the high street, okay? This is exact chain. The suppliers of this chain to us are supplying the exact same chain, some of the biggest high street jeweller retailers. Colin used to work for one of those, who's our MD, and therefore had built the relationship with the Hatton Gardens supplier. and has gone back to that. And because of the nature of who we are as a company and what we can do, we can essentially shift more stock in a few minutes on air than some high street jewellers would dream to shift in a year, honestly. And with that, we have been able to place the biggest order with the Hatton Gardens supplier. And with that large order has come the biggest price reduction that you could possibly imagine. Now, yesterday, to get it in perspective, we sold over 1,000 of these deals. So that's actually over 5,000 chains in minutes yesterday. Because I'm going to tell you some things like this. Tiffany Jewellers Panzer chain is £50. We have found it on a competitive shopping channel at £15 per chain. I have got some screen grabs right here that were taken yesterday morning. So you can see here, Amazon, it's at £19.19. We have got, I can show you all of these, the Jewel Hut, £19.95. They've actually gone out of stock. There, £12 at William Make. Now the lowest price I could find, and the lowest price nobody contradicted. This is for one chain. The lowest price I could find anywhere worldwide on the internet was for £10. That for one chain, £10 for one chain, which for 925 sterling silver, Italian-made Panzer chain is extraordinary. It's extraordinarily good. This one here, this is eBay, £14.43 for one chain. Now Wendy's messaged in, Lucy, I bought these yesterday. I searched for the price comparisons and the first search came up with £19.99 for one. Wendy, are you going to buy more today? Because it's our birthday. It's the most, honestly, it's the best deal we've ever done as a company on any item anywhere across Gemstones, across 925 sterling silver. Got these yesterday, have to get more today. Brilliant deal. Now anyone who watched yesterday will know the deal that's coming your way. We're honouring the same deal price that we did yesterday because this is a birthday deal, and the birthday deal is for 8 days. However, we could sell out tonight, you know, with the volume of people. I think we're going to sell out tonight. SQXC54. I did say yesterday I didn't think we'd sell out yesterday because of the volume we've got. Some have sold throughout the day, throughout the night. We are bringing the rest to air right now. Okay, knowing that one of them elsewhere, we worked out the average price was around about £15. Yeah? So we are putting ourselves in direct comparison with the likes of Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Argos, £12.99, Argos. William May is the company we found at the lowest price of £10. Our price beats any price we could find worldwide. And all of those prices were for one. All of those for one chain. We're doing 5. We're doing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Anyone else who saw the deal yesterday, if you want to text in and let people get a heads up. Now, if you're genuinely interested, put these in your basket right now. How many have we got in baskets at this moment, please, Becky? Pardon? Yeah, get more in baskets. Put it in your basket, folks. Check your baskets out. Because we are not going to go to £10 a chain, because that would be £50. We're not going to go to £9 a chain. Do you know what? I think we should just do it. Let's just do it. We're at £3.99 a chain. £3.99 a chain when the lowest price elsewhere is £10. Tiffany Jewellers, you're looking at £50. Amazon, you're looking at around about the £19 mark. 0800 644 655. Nice shot, Ben. SQXC54. And the phone lines have gone bonkers. I have treated myself my birthday tomorrow. Fantastic birthday week. Well done, all of you. Denise, something about treasures. I didn't catch your full name. Happy birthday for tomorrow, my darling. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift. And just because it's only £3.99 a chain doesn't mean that's indicative of worth or value. You're getting the deal. It is the deal to beat all deals. This is the best deal we have ever done on any item here at Jewellery Maker. Now, yesterday in the show, we started to link them together. So if you wanted the 36, just literally link them together. And I quite like the look of 3 of them linked together and then wear it over your head, because we had some people saying, actually, I'd quite like a 20-inch or a 24-inch. Well, you can achieve that look and the layered look. And where you've got your, now, this is what you could do. Where you've got your bolt ring clasps and you want to hide them, get the really large crimp bead covers and you can actually cover it.
Yes.
So it looks like
Yes.
you've got silver beads as you go. Karen's messaging, I bought these yesterday and I bought another 2 today. Wonderful deals at this birthday week. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're loving wonderful deals, the black matrix opal we've got coming up next is literally, oh my goodness, this is the birthday week. This is just ridiculous. How many have gone so far this evening then, Becky? How many? Yeah. Oh, we've got 57 of you with these in your baskets. Check your baskets out. We could well have a sellout tonight. This could be actually the sellout tonight for the birthday. Deborah, well, that's my Christmas shopping started. Fantastic. Deborah, I started mine yesterday too on exactly the same deal. Thought I'd missed out as involved in christening of grandson yesterday. Got mine today. Thanks, JM. Jane, I hope you had a really lovely day. What an incredible day to have a christening. You won't forget that weather in a hurry, will you? Oh, 19.95 for the deal, 3.99. So Mark Smith, you've been very quiet.
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
Completely,
Lowest price
I just don't
everywhere.
know how
Anywhere
we're
else in the
doing
world,
this.
£10 each.
It's incredible.
Phenomenal. I really don't think that
Well,
anyone should miss out on that.
No,
I don't know why you
no.
wouldn't get it, really. It's just fantastic. So let's link a couple of these together as we did yesterday. Okay, so
I mean, you'd pay £5 for a bolt ring class, wouldn't you? I mean, I
925
charge
sterling
£5 if I use a bolt ring class at sterling
So you
silver before
upsell it.
before any gemstones or seed beads have been added. Gosh, that's amazing. I've just never felt anything like this.
I know, it's beautiful.
The way it
It's
feels.
really hard to explain how incredibly
Yes.
fluid it is. Okay, so if you are wanting a longer look, it's very on trend, and some designers are actually selling pieces with fake bolt ring clasps on them partway through the design. So it looks like you have linked it. So that's obviously going to give you now a 36-inch length. And then if you wanted to put a big tassel or something on there, fab. But I actually quite like the look of 3, so if I could grab that one. And then you can put it over your head and link it over again. So if you are wanting a longer length chain, and a lot of people messaged me yesterday to say they'd actually then gone ahead and got them because they were preferring a longer length look, be it, you know, even the 24-inch. It gives you that ability.
Then you can, as you said, you can do the multi-wrap
Yeah.
layered look, can't you, with
Yeah,
this one?
so I've already got one
That's
on.
lovely.
And then I don't know why I fed that under my chin. I don't like that. That's really attractive, wasn't it? I don't know why I just said that.
Wow.
Hi Tanya. Hi guys, great show. I'll be selling these to my customers at £10 a chain. That's 150% profit. Yeah.
Yeah,
And at
absolutely.
925 sterling silver for £10 a chain, you are still being the lowest of the price out there that we could compare to. I love that. I really love that. And Linda was saying as well, she doesn't mind seeing those
No.
bolt ring clasps.
No.
If you think if you start seeing them quite a few, they become a little bit of a feature of it. 1995, Heather in Aberdeenshire, Julie, Valerie, oh God, I've just got so many people. I'm not going to bother doing names really because there's just so many people. 1995, huge congratulations on that. SQXC54. I'm going to keep these
You
on.
get to wear all of them. There's only one left now. You may as well.
Can I? Does that mean because I brought them to air twice? Can I have them? I'm not even waiting for the answer. Ben, would you like to come and show the viewers what I'm currently looking at in the studio?
There's lots of hats
Yeah.
around. So
So the thing is, we know Ben so well, it just doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary, really. I hadn't even noticed. Apparently, he's had 3 different hats on in the last few
on the,
minutes. I hadn't even
it's on the
noticed.
DVD collection.
As that one is on the DVD collection, right? Hello. Now, that Sky Blue Topaz is available on pre-order. Both of the strands that we've shown to you. Both of these are available now on pre-order. Look at those. Okay, it's time. Matrix opal. I was talking to my husband about this before I left the house because he is a qualified gemologist, and whenever we've got anything a little bit different, I go, Drew, what do you know about this? Yeah, he's really useful. He is my research. And even though I have been here for 8 years, I don't feel that I've had enough contact with black matrix opal to sit here and give you everything that I could know. But actually, it turns out that I probably did know everything you could know. I'm passionate about gemstones. I've worked with gemstones for years and years and years now, that I know the gemstones, and I know, and I can be, look at, it's real. It's completely natural. That's not recreated, and it's not a resin compound. It's amazing. It is the finest calibre. Mark, could I ask you just to move that for me, just back and forth, just because we've got the light source on it there. Actually, yeah. Can I hold it? Thanks. This piece of jewellery, this design is beautiful. This is beautiful.
But even the rounds are phenomenal.
Extraordinary. They are. They're literally. They look like another galaxy. They do. Look at the neon greens. That is. It is like a perfect split between the green and the red, isn't it? Really, really is. And then if we actually look at the rounds as well, I quite like having the black gemstone surrounding it, or the seed beads, I should say, surrounding it, because it gives you a really perfect backdrop to then experience, and a plain backdrop which allows the colours to pop. I'm just going to shade this. There you go.
Look at that, look. You're right, I like your terminology about it being a galaxy. Look at that. That's stunning. And that's just one that I had in my kit. I mean, I had a sample that I've been sent, which we've got on the board there. It's just incredible.
Every single one. These are beautiful. Now, we do have quite limited amounts of these, I'm afraid. So I was talking to my husband, and I said, I struggled to explain exactly the formation and put it into, for want of a better word, layman terms, what black matrix opal is. So I'm going to use the analogy that my husband gave me. Imagine a fried egg.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And imagine that fried egg is sitting in a rock. So you've mined into the rock and you come across this shape, this egg. And where the yolk is in the middle is the most perfect, incredibly expensive, ridiculous opal. And in the surrounding area where the white would be is little splatterings of that opal, same quality, phenomenal quality, embedded into the surrounding area, almost like little offspring, I suppose, before you then reach the edge of the egg white and you'd hit the rock.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like you have a true explosion of colour, the quality of the finest calibre of opal. So the centre of this, so the surrounding area, so if you imagine the most perfect, most expensive opal you could possibly imagine in the world, the wow factor in the centre, and the area surrounding that is the extra area before you hit the host rock. And that white area of the egg, that's what the matrix is. Now, if that surrounding area was just one colour, there wouldn't really be a wow factor to it. The wow factor comes when they hit matrix that contains calibre of opal. Matrix opal is around, but of this calibre, to be able to see it, so whenever there's an opal, there will be a surrounding host rock area. But to come across the matrix opal area and to get the black where then that calibre of the opal can ping through, this is where it gets. It's really exciting, and that's why we don't have it often. It's a real rare find. That's why we had less than 100 of these kits. You know, kits sometimes we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. As I said when we spoke in the office before the show, I've seen it on the show. I've never had it myself, and I've never ever seen a cabochon before. It's just, look at that. Wow.
Imagine
That's
finding
just
that. Look at the greens, the purple, the red. The red in opals is the sign of high quality and potentially the need to get it valued. Now the cabochon, just bear with me, is a 14 carat piece.
Yeah.
Have we got a size on that, or is it done on carat weight, please, Becky? I'm just going to double check that for you. Now, let's go to the rounds. I'm going to pop that back over there. Can we just have a look at all of Mark's designs so you can see them in context? That's okay. So the cabochon is done on carat weight, so that's a 14 carat cabochon. Then the rounds, look at, they're just extraordinary. Look at that one on the right hand side of your screen, just at the top before the gold seed beads start. And then you've used them in those earrings. I'm presenting an awards ceremony on the 29th of May. I might need to borrow it, please. It's a big, very splendid award ceremony, and quite a lot of celebs will be there. And it would be, just being really cheeky, perks the job. Can I borrow your jewellery? And then if you look down from the necklace, that ring, that is beautiful. Those gold beads. So, what you're looking at on your screen is for the strand and the cabochon. So let me show you the strand. Let's have a good mooch over this strand. You're right. Do you need your mic out for a minute?
No.
You okay?
That's phenomenal. Isn't it incredible?
They are stunning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the strand, and 65 carat strand. Now they go from an 8 up to, look at that, look. These are so rare. Australian opal is the world's most abundant opal. It's the world's most expensive opal. It's the world's most sought after opal. For you to get black opal matrix like this. By the way, the price on the website is not where it's saying. I just love the fact you look at that and Mother Nature's done that. Mother Nature's got those colours in there. That's not been dyed. That's not a resin powder with some flecks of sparkle. This is a Mother Nature given gemstone. Okay, can I see the call screens there, please, Becky? NVXC82. This is probably the most collectible kit. Yeah, this and the second kit, actually. Tonight's kits are probably the most collectible kits ever.
I think so. Well, we haven't even looked at the second kit yet, have we? But this one.
Oh, I've never done a kit of black matrix opal before. Ever.
No.
Oh, by the way, everybody who's just checked out at $59.95, you are not paying $59.95. No. That's the price it should be at, but we're doing a birthday special. So that in mind, if you're tempted by this, jump on the phone lines right now if you haven't yet done so. 0800 644 655. We've got the final, now we've got less than 40. If you've got this in your basket, get ready to check out. If you're on the phone lines, press that option 1, speak to the call centre. Even if you confirm at that price, you will not be paying that price. I'm saying that on live TV where we're scrutinised. I swear to you, if you confirm at that price, you're not actually going to pay that price, you're going to pay lower. We are going to take that price lower. It's going under £50 this evening. It's a birthday special only. It's for the cabochon and the strand. 0800 644 655 49.95. This is an incredible birthday special offer. 36 chances only remaining. Everybody who thought they were paying £59, you're not. You're paying £49.95. Sandra, Tanya, another Sandra, Colleen, Hilma, Tina, Helena, Jean, Abby, Caroline, Dan, Lisa, more of you joining me there. Check out your baskets. Hello, Helena, Mona, Linda and Deborah. I've got people multi-buying on this kit. Check your baskets out. So in terms of the sea beads, we're going to do those. They're a fabulous little addition in just a moment, which will obviously go with loads and loads of things. That bracelet is just, it's divine. Divine. And we're at the point now, just so you know, not everybody can check out. Not everybody on the phone lines and the website is going to be able to get this. There will be people who are now disappointed. We've got more people wanting it than we have got stock available. We're going to stay with you till the last one is sold out. If you've got any questions for Mark regarding this, as he is teaching us some of the techniques he's used, then please do text in 60777. 0800 644 655.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to go on to the second part, which is all the sea beads. We've got less than 20 now of the black opal matrix collection, and that, just to reiterate, is for the cabochon and for the strand of the opals. So then the other part to this is the sea beads. Now you are our sea bead man.
And I've been really spoilt in this little sea bead pack because
That's beautiful.
I always ask if I'm house to have a hand in putting kits together. Please, can I have some true twos? Please, can I have some true twos? And they've put some in for me as a little. Let's just shut him up and give him what he wants.
So what's a true two?
A true two is a check glass bead, and which is the little silver ones here. And as the name suggests, they are true two. They are 2mm by 2mm by 2mm by 2mm, blah, blah. And that's the tiny little matte silvers in the little pot there. They are beautiful.
Oh, you get the ultra suede foundation as well.
You do. Yes. Yep.
For people who don't know about this, could we just see the back of your necklace, please?
If I was using it as if I just show you the back here, what I've done on the back here is I've recently learnt how to bezel set cabochons. It's quite a new thing. This is probably my second or third. So I'm still getting to grips with backing foundation, which is on the back here. Now, if this was going on the wrist, I would have then sewn. I'm not a sewer. Okay, I find this really difficult to sew. I can seed bead, but I can't sew onto backing foundation.
That's interesting.
Yes, it's
isn't it?
bizarre.
Yeah.
So what you would do, you would do what I've done here, and then you would sew a section of the back of the ultra suede onto the back. So when you were wearing it against the skin, you'd have a really soft velvety texture against the wrist or against the neckline. As I said, I'm not a sewer. I need to venture into the putting on of the ultra suede. That'll be my next, because I think it's called blanket stitch or back stitch or something like that.
You do know you can just glue it as well.
Can you?
I've never sew it. I can't be bothered. I just glue it.
Okay.
So if you've got all your stitching and you can see all your stitching, just glue it. Hides everything.
Why didn't I think of that?
Obviously you need me in your life a bit more, Mark. Yeah, I can't be bothered sewing. There you go.
Okay. So that's what you would do with ultra suede. You would glue it onto the back, so you'd
glue
have a
it.
nice soft luxury feel to the skin rather than the.
To be honest, I thought you had used it on the back there. That's why I brought it to your attention.
Right.
It is fab. It's really, really lovely. It sort of has the look, and it's softer than a suede though, really.
It's like a moleskin, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
So there is your ultra suede, and that's 8.5 by 8.5 inches. Then you've got your true twos, and your true twos are you get 2 grams. Excuse me. and then you're going to get these. Now, I love the fact you just get tons.
Yes,
you get
yeah.
20 grams of the galvanized light smoky pewter. They are size 11s. For those of you who don't know the terminology, 11s mean if you put and if you have an inch space and you put the beads side by side, you'd fit 11 in that space, and you get 20 grams of that. Then you'll get 22 grams of the size 8s in the Miyuki opaque black. 0800 644 655. So for the ultra suede, the true 2s and the 2 lots of the Miyuki seed beads there, it's all for just $21.95. Amazing. And particularly the galvanised pewter, they are one of our fastest selling beads. They're just like an antique. I know they're referred to as a pewter, but for me, they're like a really beautiful antique gold.
No, they are.
That just looks, it could be 1920s.
I love this technique.
Oh, stunning.
I love this
Absolutely
technique.
stunning.
It's lovely. Obviously, this isn't incorporating, but is it? I was going to say this isn't incorporating any of the matrix, but if I turn the bracelet around,
You've used a matrix
I've
opal
used
for a clasp.
for a clasp. Yes.
Excuse me, darling. How indulgent is that?
So I've made a loop with seed beads at one end, and then I've attached the matrix to the other, and it pops into the loop.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How are we doing on quantity of the opal? 15 left, but we've got more people with them in their baskets, so check your baskets out on that one. We've got an all right stock quantity on the seed beads still going. Okay, so what's the technique? Do you excuse me while I put some hand cream on while you're showing the demo?
Well,
which one are we going to learn?
Well, I'm going to show you. This is a really nifty little technique
Like
that
that
you
word.
can nifty.
Yeah.
That you can. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how we start to encircle round gemstones or round seed beads or round pottery, ceramic beads, or whatever you want to do. It's the same, exactly the same technique. Because you sometimes think, well, how do you attach seed bead floral decor, as we've got here, to a round bead? And it's one of the most simple techniques, but it's just beautiful. So what you're going to need, I've got a selection of seed beads here. So I've taken one of my matrix, and what you'll notice with the matrix is they've got really, really substantial drill holes. So you're able to get multiple passes through the drill holes. And I'm going to use some of the 2 trues, I'm going to use some of the galvanised and also the 8-Os. But we're going to use 8-Os to start off the framing. So you take a piece of thread. Now, because we're doing little motifs, you don't need a lot of thread. So this is only 2 feet of thread. So I'm going to first of all pop on a stopper bead. The stopper bead, I'm going to use the 11-O and leave a tail of 6 inches, something like that. We're going to get rid of that quite soon, so don't be too worried about the length. Just the once, just to pop on the stopper bead. Then we're going to take our matrix and we're going to slide that on to the bottom, okay? And then you need to then decide how many beads you need to encircle your matrix. Now the matrix are pretty good sizes. I mean, they go up to 9 or 10 millimeters. So what I discovered was that you need 9 of your 8-Os. Obviously it would be more if you were using the 11-Os. So we use the 8-Os to begin with. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And as you can see, the thread, the thread is coming out of the top of the gemstone. We're going to take the needle around the back, just move the little stopper out of the way and pop the needle up through the gemstone and pull. So we have.
Can I just say at this point, because I'm apologising to you. We've got size 12 needles coming up in a moment, which, oh my goodness, whenever we have the needles, and we've got fire line as well, whenever we have it in sockets, so they sell out, particularly the needles. So they are going to be coming up shortly, and Mark's using needles now.
I'm using size 12s, I believe.
That's what we've got?
Yeah, size 12s.
Yeah, so the same needles.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Sorry
I have
for interrupting you.
my group of 9 around one side. So we're coming out of the drill hole on the right-hand side. So we're going to pick up the same amount. So we're going to pick up 9. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, we're coming out of the hole nearest to me. So we're going to take our needle round and into the uppermost side of the drill hole. So if I lay it down flat now, you can see that we've got 2 arcs of 9s and there's a gap either side. So we need to fill these gaps first of all. So we're going to take our needle first of all, and we're going to, as you can see, we're coming out of the drill hole. It's entirely up to you whether you go away from you or towards you. I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to go round with the needle all the way around the 9 8/0 seed beads, which should be this one here. Okay, and I'm just going to pull that stopper bead out of the way, and I'm going to fill this gap with 1 8/0. Just going to take that round, all the way around, pull this through, and you can see I'm approaching the little gap that we've got there. Okay, so we've got that little gap, so again we're going to fill that gap with an 8/0, and we're going to thread our needle all the way through the seed beads to reach our stopper bead. Pull it through, and we take that through. And then what we're going to do then is just to tighten everything up. Is we're going to take our little stopper bead, we're going to pull the stopper bead off, and we're going to tie a simple single knot, like so, and then a double knot just to secure. And then we're going to, using a sharp pair of scissors or your thread zapper, we're just going to cut the tail off. We don't need that now. Okay, so if I just show you, if I hold that up to the camera, you can see now that we have a really nice little halo of seed beads all the way around the gemstone. Okay, so that is your start. So every floral motif you do from that point, that's how it will start.
Okay.
So you've got needles. Oh,
Yeah,
let's do
we've got the
those quick,
needles.
yes.
They come in a pack of 4. Needles do break. I'm not saying.
Or bend.
Yeah, they
I can't use a bendy
do.
needle. But Gemma Crow swears by a bendy needle. She finds it easier when it's got a slight bend in it too.
Oh, really?
So it's
Now, the
horses
nature of
for
needles
courses,
is you're just going to go through them. Like if you use a sewing machine, you always have to replace your needles. It's just a part of the course. So I'd multi-buy on these because when we have them in stock, they always sell out, and they are going to sell out. £2.45, £2.45. It's only £1 packaging price for all of your purchases all day. So at £2.95 P&P, you might as well just bulk buy. Bulk buy. I've got them here. They are by probably one of the world's most known suppliers of jewellery making equipment, Beadsmith. 0800 644 655. I didn't know that.
Did you not? I thought everyone did.
Ben's dad works at Beadsmith.
No.
Look at the address at the bottom, like.
But sends them to Beadsmith.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yes.
So this one time, we had no needles. I gave my dad a ring.
Are you
Sorted this
actually
out.
serious?
No,
Apparently at one point when we
it's
didn't
in
have
the
any
package,
needles,
Yeah.
Ben got on the phone to his dad and sorted it out. There you go.
Yeah.
Buyer.
Our needle dealer. There you go. £2.45. Can I see the call screens and see who's sticking with us this evening? Hello, loads of our regulars and some newbies joining us as well this evening. 0800 644 655 MKBD06. We are also talking this evening about your biggest achievements in the last 8 years. We will be looking at those texts shortly. Okay.
Okay, so we've got our little halo around our beads. Now you need to make sure that the number of seed beads you have to form your halo is an even number. Okay, the pattern won't work with an odd, so it has to be an even. So we had the 2 lots of 9 plus the 2 singles make the 20. So we're going to take our needle, which is currently where the knot is, and we're going to take our needle through 3 8/0s. Okay, and we're going to make a little picot. So we're going to pick up 1, 2, 3 of our 8/0s. We're going to skip one of the halo beads into the next in the row, and this will form a little triangle used with the seed beads. So we're going to pick up 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip, and we're going to make the little triangle. Okay.
Did you hear that, Mark?
No.
Just had a text in to say you are a very sexy picnic blanket. Go home and tell Andrew that one.
So we're going to continue all the way around. So we're going to skip one with 3. Okay. So we're going to go all the way around. If I pop that there until we have.
Oh, your little picnic blanket.
So we have our little 10, because we have the 20 of the sea beads. Look at that red. Isn't that incredible?
Amazing.
So we've had our 20. So obviously, because we missed one, skipped one, missed one, skipped one, we've got 10 of our little triangles. When you've got the last triangle, which would have been this one here, we take our needle up to the outside, which will then leave these gaps in between your beads. So if I bring a piece of I'll just bring one of the earrings across. So what I've done, in between the gap on the earrings here, all I've done is I've taken my needle, which is coming out to fill the gap, and it was included, so it was going to be an 11, an 8, an 11, an 8, and an 11. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take the needle through to the next sticky outy 8O bead. Just going to pull that through, and we get a little arc that's formed. So with this particular earring here, I've gone around 9 times, because the 10th time I've attached the tassel. Instead of popping on the central silver bead here, I've just taken the needle through the tassel finding at the top of the tassel just to attach the tassel. So you go all the way around until you have your 10 sections, and then you can see we've got gaps between the silver beads, so you can pop another little out. So in effect you can just go round and round and round, getting bigger and bigger and bigger until you get to the size of the piece that you want. But the fundamental start is that middle halo of the beads. Once you've cracked that, you can then start adding the patterns to then make all your little designs and patterns. So it's a really valuable little thing that I've just learnt to do. So I'm going to be using that a lot more now. All those round gemstones you have in your stash, you can now make these amazing seed bead flowers.
You see, I'm thinking actually with those, and then you could.
I can't wait for that strand.
I wonder, if we only got that strand in the studio, you could have had a little mate, couldn't you?
Oh, no, don't cut it. It was because the customer's going to need this. I was very lucky on the birthday show on Friday to launch, in my opinion, the best ever strand of gemstones in the world ever. And it was a strand of ombre aquamarine.
Oh, wow.
It was incredible.
Yeah, I bet.
And this topaz here, that's
matches it.
Pretty much coming close. It's just, I've never seen topaz of any shape or form in a round. Any colour, should I say, in a round. Never.
I have a pair of dangly earrings.
Do you?
In round topaz, and it's the first genuine gemstone piece of jewellery that Drew ever bought for me. And that was, oh golly.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Years ago now.
That's beautiful. Look at it.
Stunning.
So...
They're coming up for you,
Wow.
excuse me, in 15 minutes. That's come around quick. Right. Now, you've used the black fire line, but very, 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 very close would be this incredible smoke grey. Now, can you please explain to our fabulous viewers? So, Beadsmith, again, we're looking at a brand that is known and respected worldwide and is really known for its incredible quality. With this particular one, you're going to get 50 yards. Now, it says 8 pounds in terms of its weight, and 0.007 or 0.17 millimetre, or 0.007 inches. So the 8 pounds, what does that mean for you?
The 8 pound is the amount of weight that it will take before it snaps. So we use the analogy on the show on Saturday that it's 4 bags of sugar. Now nobody would wear 4 bags of sugar weight of jewellery around their neck, I wouldn't imagine, but they could if they wanted to using the fire line. So that's what the 8 pound,
shows
that's
the strength of it and the breaking weight. So you know that because you're not going to hit that weight, you've got an incredibly strong threading material there. Okay, I've got to say that we have had a lot of our designers giving us testimonials on screen of how much they have paid for this elsewhere. I think it was Natalie that said that she'd paid for 1 reel. Well, first of all, just tell me, where are we going on this? No, just double check. Natalie was on the show a few months ago now, and she said that she'd run out and needed some, and she spent £14 on 1 reel.
Absolutely.
Really? I'm going to do a quick internet search now. So £8 fire line, 0800 644 655. It's £7.95. Here we go.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Gosh, that's brilliant.
What? To be able to
type with your left hand as well.
Really?
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Okay, I'm price comparing. What? Really?
Hmm.
Why is that £23?
It is, yeah, £23.
£9.14, £9.20, £9.64, £6.49 plus tax.
Oh yes.
So
yeah, from
that'd
America.
be
Yeah. £12.17. Gosh.
£10.53.
Wow.
There are a couple. Oh, £8.02. But yeah, £9.09. Okay, we'll crack on to the white one. I've got two different white ones. I've got a £6 one, I've got a £10 one. Let's go with the 6. So I take it the lower the weight it will carry, the slightly finer it's going to be.
That's right. Yes, and this is the crystal, which basically means when you look at it here, because all the fibres and thread is all joined together, it's white. But when you wear it in your pieces of jewellery, because it's crystal, it acts like monofilament and it completely disappears. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So it's the equivalent of a 0.15 in diameter and 50 yards on that reel. Just so you know, my director Ben, who's currently in the studio, set himself a challenge today to drink 5 litres of water. He's currently doing that challenge and it's getting a little bit disconcerting. JCBD17 is the code on this and it's £7.95 for 50 yards.
Wow.
And it's an essential with
Well, it is as far as seed beading
beads.
goes, without a doubt. And now this is what I think is really important with Fireline and our Wildfire, is at last we have a thread to go through our diamond nuggets.
That's really true. This is
We've
the
never had it
perfect
before.
gauge.
We've never had anything before. Because of the structure as well, if you can't get the needle through your diamonds, use the thread as the needle. So just hold the thread in your hand, leave, I don't know, 1.5 inches and use that as the needle, because it's strong enough to actually use as a needle without using a needle.
Wow.
It's brilliant. Love it.
Wow.
Love
So
it.
if you were going to buy any one, you'd probably go for this one.
Without a doubt. Yep. So all your tassel strands, your gems of distinction strands, we now have a thread that we can use. It's fantastic.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, well, we do have another reel here, and this is the £10 one, which I would say if you are new to using Fireline, maybe go for the slightly thicker gauge.
Yeah, and then you'd use a thicker eyed needle. You go up to the size 10 as well.
Okay.
Just to get that. I mean, I learned on a thicker thread and size 10s.
Yeah. So this is the 0.2 equivalent millimetre. And again, that's 500 yards. It's the crystal, once again, so like Mark said, that is simply looking white because it's all been layered up one on top of the other. But that really will come across as being crystal clear. Code JPBD98. We're less than 10 minutes away from the sky blue topaz deals as well, of which, because of the clarity of the gemstone, I think this will be an absolutely perfect threading material.
Completely.
And it's £7.95 once again. 50 yards, 0800 644 655. Really, really, really fab. Mark, thank you so much for your designs. I mean, the Matrix Opal is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So once again, the Matrix Opal is coming to you as the cabochon and the row of the beads. And that's for $49.95. And then you've got the seed beads, 2 lots of the seed beads, the 2 trues as well, and the backing foundation for $21.95. $21.95.
This is at 9 o'clock.
Do I give it? Yeah, go on then. Let's have.
I'm just thinking with the
Using the
topaz, with the topaz.
Yeah. Yes. Who's text that in? Sorry, Joe. Joe, you just texted in to ask, would a fire line go through the gemstone strand of distinction?
Yes.
Yeah.
And our smallest drill hole that we have in any of our gemstones is our diamond nuggets, and the Fireline and Wildfire will go through the holes.
What gauge?
I'd go for the 6.
Yeah, £6.
Yeah, the £6. But you will, like I said, because the eye of the needle won't go through the drill holes, but you use the thread as the needle because it's got that really nice structure to it.
That's amazing, isn't it? This is the Burmese ruby. Oh my word! This is, without a shadow of a doubt, the best ruby strand we've ever had in the business.
I've never seen anything like it. It's phenomenal. Incredible.
That's gonna phenomenal. Haven't done that for a while. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so
masses of them.
right then. You need this in your life. They're all happening tonight. It's only because I was made to say it a lot yesterday. I had to do Fraggle impressions, the mum dance. So
you did the Fraggle as well?
Yeah.
You can't do that tonight.
I can't do the Fraggle impression tonight because I've got my hair tied up. Oh, it's not saying great.
You did your Alan Partridge for me the other day live. That was nice of you.
Anyway, OBGP84, thrilling. 500 silver-plated open jump rings. Now, 9mm. If you're new to chainmail, get this deal without a shadow of a doubt because they're easy to use. You'll get a sense of satisfaction really, really quickly. You'll have a sense of achievement really quickly. You'll be able to make designs very quickly because they are that bit larger. You'll get to a bracelet quicker, and they're really easy to use. Obviously, you've got the functional element to them as well for the end of bracelets and necklaces, but for chainmail, and if you did get Fleur's chainmail, or if you've got the birthday DVDs or you're going to be getting them, Fleur has the chainmail DVD, but they just go across every single medium.
They're brilliant. I did a DVD, which we're in the process of getting a relaunch on Jewellery Party Favourites. And one of the Jewellery Party favourite pieces where you make a macrame bracelet, you do the knots, and then you hide the knots with jump rings. So the jump rings are in between the beads with the macrame knots going through the inside.
Amazing.
And this would be brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
0800 644 655. 500. Now, the first person in has just bought 3. 500 jump rings. Can you imagine if you like doing chainmail?
Just 2 and 2.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think Fleur, is that not the one that's just been out on the Facebook page as well?
Oh, it could be. Could be.
There was a quick work.
Right. Yes, it is. Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think it was posted.
Susan did it this yesterday or Friday would it have been?
Says Susan Jackson Guest did it.
Yes.
We'll have a look for that in just a second. So if you go onto the Jewellery Maker Facebook page, which is what I'm doing now, and if you have a look part way down, there is a demo of how to do, if you're new to chainmail, it's a brilliant demo. I had a quick look at it yesterday.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah,
it was posted at 7:30 last night, and it's your 2-in-1.
Yeah. Susan does all of our online demos.
Perfect. $12.95 for 500. And for a 2-in-1 bracelet, how many jump rings are you going to need? About 100?
Yeah, something like that. And for the sweetie bracelet, you need 200, don't you? To replicate that.
Yeah. OBGP84, loads of you taking advantage of this deal. Hello, Francois and Tina and Chris and Laura and Mary and Christina and Rosalind. So many people joining us this evening. Thank you very much. I hope you've had a lovely bank holiday on the hottest bank holiday ever recorded. Early bank holiday, that is. Ever recorded. In the bank holiday, this bank holiday has been established for 40 years this year.
Yeah, I heard that this morning.
It didn't ever occur to me that it never was one. But yeah, 40 years. Right, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, though, it is time for the sky blue topaz. It's just the best you can possibly imagine. It's got the clarity, the cut, the carat weight. So we're going to go to a little bit of a break. At the end of the break, though, there's a video clip I want you to watch about this topaz. So don't go anywhere. Let's get you the best deal possible on this amazing gemstone.
Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just £2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for £4.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
So this is our showcase of sky blue topaz. So these are, I think, are absolutely beautiful. Topaz itself comes in very many different colours. We see a lot of the blues here, but you can get browns, oranges, reds, all sorts of different colours of topaz, but blue is definitely favoured here in the UK. And within the blue ranges, we get the sky blue, which is this beautiful powdery blue colour. We also get London blue and Swiss blue that come out as well. But these ones particularly, we've had faceted like this for you today with the lots of little tiny facets that really make them sparkle. Topaz is a very hard material, so it's got a hardness of 8, so it's second to corundum is 9 and then diamond is 10, so it's really high up there. So very hard wearing. It would be suitable for use in rings, in bracelets, for many different types of jewellery. It's a really good material to use in jewellery. It's got what we call easy cleavage, which means that it will split in different directions quite easily. So when they've actually faceted this, it'd be quite tricky to make sure that the facets are all perfectly placed, as it would be so easy to knock it and split it. You'd have to be a very skilled cutter to be able to achieve these facets.
I can tell you right now that Alison Tarry, our designer who was on this afternoon, is currently sat somewhere in a service station, somewhere up north, so she can buy these. Mark, when I came into the building, you'd already seen these, and the first thing you said to me was, "Have you seen the sky blue topaz?"
I couldn't quite believe we had it on tonight's show. This is sort of a morning show strand, isn't it? So I'm absolutely thrilled that they let us have it. It's really nice to let us have some evening show products.
The reason for that is there's a Freeview audience in the morning. It's a larger audience, so launches of Gemstones tend to go there first to see the larger audience. I mean, I'm here in the evenings primarily, so this is a joy for me. I think, without a shadow of a doubt, it is. Well, I don't even think, I know. I've been here since the beginning. I've pretty much seen every strand go through this business. I feel confident enough to say this is the best strand of topaz we've ever had in the business.
Yep, I agree completely.
It is. So I want you to look at this, and for those of you who know me, you'll know that I really have a passion for gemstones and their meaning in spirituality. So I just want to talk about that element for a moment. If you have no interest in that whatsoever, then maybe it's a nice thing, information for just wash over you. But if you are somebody who sells your jewellery, I think it's a lovely piece of information to be having. So we're looking at a symbol here of calm and peace. It really is one that promotes harmony and relaxation. And actually, it can be, if you're feeling a little bit delicate, maybe a little bit nervous, or you're feeling a little bit, they say it's actually helpful if you've had your feelings hurt. If you're just feeling a little bit vulnerable, it's an incredible gemstone to be drawn to. It's got the most stunning cooling powers, and actually in terms of medically belief systems, because obviously some gemstones are used within herbal medicine to complement, or gemstones are used a lot, for example, in the treatment using, have you ever had kinesiology done?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's amazing. It's like a shifting of your energy, and gemstones and things are used. It's probably one of the most powerful experiences I've ever had. It was just sensational.
Wow.
Then this is one to really eradicate fear, and it's used to really actually, and in terms of medical elements, it's some people believe its powers can help relieve burns and sort of counteract the effects of hot water. It's an incredible gemstone. Everything about it is all very soothing, calming, taking away. I think for me, the way that I sort of understand the properties and the spirituality and the energy of it is anything that feels a little bit simmering. So if your nerves are a bit frayed, if you're slightly anxious, if your medical condition isn't great, the whole burning thing, you know, the element of just bubbling away on the surface of whatever element that is, a psychological or physiological or whatever it is, it just, and calm, it just brings it back. It's a very centering, focusing gemstone. It's actually, incidentally as well, it's a gemstone that's used in Hinduism a lot, with spiritual forecasting, etc. It's incredible. Now, in terms of its symbology, there we go. It's considered to be the gemstone of love and the gemstone of loyalty. It's birthstone for December, and it's got a sparkling, which seems quite fitting. It's got this sparkling, cool element to it, and it's the gemstone of the 4th and the 19th wedding anniversary. It's because of this association with love and a calming quality, then it just has it's the sky blue that I'm referring to when I talk about this. It's an amazing gemstone as a generic, beautiful one to have. In terms of its practicality in jewellery, you can't really get a great deal better. I mean, it's level, you just heard Marie talking about it there, but it's the level 8 on the Mohs scale. And so with it being a level 8, that's an incredibly hard-wearing gemstone. It has more folklore about it than any other piece, and it just has a history. You hear about in mythology about the gemstone being used in breastplates of various warriors through the centuries. Probably the most focus point for the sourcing of this gemstone is Brazil. This is Brazilian. The clarity, the colour, the cut. 80 carats for the carat weight. Having been discovered over 2,500 years ago originally, this is a gemstone that comes with a legacy, a gravitas, and people know it and people understand it, and it's known how to be worked, and it's the best way to facet it has been established. This is a very established, grounded, incredible gemstone. And all that aside, look at it, it's beautiful. And every single one of those stones has been faceted by hand in the Pink City in Jaipur in India. So it's been sourced in Brazil. It's then been taken to the workshops in Jaipur in India, in Pink City, where some of the world's most prestigious jewellers go to have those lapidarists. The lapidarists that work out of the Pink City that have worked on this strand have perfected the art. It's a technique that's a dying technique because it's been passed on from generation to generation to generation, and now technology is coming into play, and there's the opportunity for travel, and families aren't staying in such focus centre places. That is becoming less. There are fewer and fewer people being able to do this. Now, every single one of your gemstones by hand has approximately 94 facets on. I'm going to count the gemstones and we're going to times that by 94. Ready with the calculator, Becky? Look at them, every single beautiful colour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, approximately 33 on the strand. 33 times 94, 3,102 facets by hand. They've been drilled, they're ready to go. They come from the most extraordinarily perfect source in Brazil. They've got your telltale signs with the tassels on. This is a gemstone strand of distinction. Coming to you for the birthday for less than £100, I told you at the start of the show. I'm not allowed to tell you it's going under 50. PKNV92. Right, let's see who's interested in this. Now, it's supposed to be £71.95. Can we do a little bit of a PR thing on this? So, oh, I've already said it's going under 50, so there we go. Could I see the call screens, please? Thank you, producer Becky. PKNV92. And it's so wonderful to see so many of you are getting this amazing deal. If you look elsewhere, how much a never mind the 7mm, how much a 4mm gemstone sells for, of that clarity and that colour and that quality of faceting, and you're getting approximately 33 for £49.95. Let me see if I can find a single gemstone. Single sky blue topaz round is the search I'm going to do. You can be doing these searches at home as well. I'm going to shop. Oh, it's bringing it all up in jewellery. You see, I'm not finding any round beads. I'm seeing faceted rounds, so there's one for £9.17 there, but it's not, it's a round faceted one, it's not a round bead. It's so hard to find round beads. I can't find any. Can anyone else?
This is the first time I've ever seen topaz rounds. I've never seen them before.
I have once before, I think. But, well, I don't know if I have, or if I just feel like I know them because I've got topaz rounds in my earrings.
Could be.
There are dangly earrings from Gems TV, probably about, oh, golly, must be about 12 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
10 years ago, maybe. Yeah. I'm going to put a bead in the search, and if anyone out there is, you know, doing this as well, I can find images, but I can't find prices. No. Anyone else able to find them? Text in. Can't find them. I found 1.7mm ones.
Oh gosh.
They're dinky, aren't they? They're beautiful, but they are dinky. These are 4 to 7mm, so I found 1.7mm, so £22.16 for the strand, but they're 1.7mm. Nope.
No.
Can't find them. Can't find them. We have an exceptional relationship with the workshops in Jaipur in India, so we can make requests. And because of this volume that we purchase, so if you think about a high street supplier, you know, think about, again, it comes back to us as I was discussing with the Panzer chains, we're able to purchase such huge quantities comparable to other stores that we can actually commission strands well. I would probably commission this for the birthday, you know. Would have been good to have known that before, wouldn't it? What a blonker.
But it would have been commissioned a long time ago.
Oh, golly, yeah. Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. It depends on the gemstone. I think the usual process, quite often the protocol's about 8 months.
Wow.
If not, it's over a year.
That's quite fast, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends on what
they're
gemstone
doing,
it
yeah.
is.
Gosh.
And it depends if... You You see, quite often the gemstone we know will be sourced, and then the cut and the shape will then be commissioned.
Yes,
So, yeah. Has Alison not got it yet?
Oh.
Ah, right, this is, I swear to you, this is not just for TV. John, if you're watching, you have my absolute word. Alison said I was to do this. Mark was there.
Witness, I was
and
there.
Becky was there today, yeah. John, if you're watching, this is Alison's husband. If Alison, she's not here, as dreadful traffic out there, if she's not been able to pull over to place the order, she categorically wants at least one of these. She was talking about two, but we won't get her. So, John, if you're watching, you've got 30-day money-back guarantee, folks. Oh, yeah. John, we're not lying to you, but if we were lying to you, because you could always bring it back into work for a refund. She doesn't even usually use a 30-day money-back guarantee because she's probably back in about 3 days. You can always phone up and cancel your order as well. But you won't need to.
That's amazing.
She will love you. 0800 644 645. If he doesn't get them, I'll get them for her. If there's any left. Okay, Nicole in Florida, my darling, you're one of our regulars. You deserve this. You really deserve this. This is extraordinary quality. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Christine. Michelle, Trevor, Hilma, Brian, Angela, one of my regulars there. Hi, Marie and Susan. I've got loads of my regulars and more. Miranda in Cornwall. Popping down to Cornwall tomorrow.
You're going to tell the viewers why?
Nope. Yeah, go on then. I'm having a night away with my husband for one night, and we're going to have a little bit of an alcoholic beverage and wake up whatever time we feel like it the next day.
Good for you.
I need my Cornwall fix. Yeah, I do not. I haven't mentioned I like Cornwall. Yeah, I've been to Cornwall a few times. Yes, my mum has kindly agreed to have the boys, because even though Drew and I and the boys have just been New Zealand for a month, I feel like I haven't actually had the opportunity to speak to his face. Like, you know, when you're speaking like this. Hi, right, can you grab the nappies? Okay, what they're having for tea? So we're going on a date tonight, and we're going to drive to Cornwall for it, because it's an amazing bar in Bude in Cornwall that does the best espresso martini I've ever had in my life, and I'm going for one. Apparently it's going to rain. Brilliant.
Oh no.
13 degrees and rain. Forecast for Wednesday. Tell you all about it when I come back. Right, let's go on to the sky blue topaz faceted marquees. Now again, these have been commissioned and faceted in the same place in the Pink City in Jaipur in India. Oh, right. I could do with taking some of these 20 million chains I'm wearing off. And then I could show you. Oh, shall I just put it up with the chains?
They do suit you.
What, my 20 million chains?
Yeah.
It's actually just the 5 Panzers. I've got them all on.
Wow.
I quite like the idea of that's a hair vine.
Wow. Or dragonfly wings or butterfly
Oh,
wings.
yes.
Something like
So
that.
what would you use as the body if they were the dragonfly wings?
Well, you can do the graduated rounds. You can do the wire macrame dragonflies with the whole set. So you'd have the large one as the head, and then you graduate down in size past the wings, which you can do because you've got the amazing. Imagine that. Blue topaz dragonfly in a hair vine. Earrings on top of a bracelet.
Do you know what I'd do? When I was in New Zealand, I managed to get some PowerShell off the beach.
Oh,
only
yes,
tiny
you
bits.
said,
Only
yeah.
tiny bits. So I quite like the idea of crushing it a bit more and getting maybe an elongated marquee bezel and setting it with resin. And then using those as the wings.
Wow.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I feel like I've got my creative mojo back a bit after having a bit of a holiday. Well, it wasn't a holiday, a trip. A trip away. SVNV52. 42.95 on these ones today. 0800 644 655. 44 carats. That's less than £1. Pardon? Okay, get these right now. We're going to a ridiculous price. I was not expecting this. Mark and I were both in the zone for £42.95 categorically. Oh my goodness. Could I see the call screens on this one, please, lovely? Okay, right. Here we go. Okay. We're going to do a PR offer on these. Becky has just said if we get enough people on the phone line, she can seriously reduce the price. Okay, we will be reducing the price before you confirm, but we need to see how many people are genuinely interested. Everybody who's come in for this so far has confirmed, apart from Rosemary and West London. Yeah. If you are genuinely interested in this strand, and it would be price dependent whether you go for it, phone up now so we can see your names on the phone lines, or put these in your basket. You don't have to check out and you don't have to confirm on the phone line. But if we get the interest, then we'll crash the price, take a bit of a risk, but you'll want them at the price they're going to. 1, 2, 3, so 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, approximately 27 on the strand, 44 carats, 7 by 3 up to a 10 by 6. How many did I just say then?
26.
Thank you. I say 26, 27.
26.
26. How much are you going to, Becky?
Oh no, I know where you're going with this now.
No, can you get them a little bit lower? Because there's 26 on the strand. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we take a bit of a hit on it?
Is she going to do it?
£1 a piece. £1 a piece. £1 a piece. £1 a piece. £1 a gemstone. Here at Jewellery Maker this evening, £26. I can tell you now, categorically, 100%, that should not be happening. And when do we put prices on the nose?
No.
We don't. Hello, loads of you there. Take advantage, go for it. We've got more than, we've got a lot of people there. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is the Brazilian-sourced exquisite sky blue topaz. Is anyone else having a hot flush? I've got incredibly hot. Are you not
I think
hot?
it's just you.
Am I just getting really excited? Is it because I'm wearing polyester? And thick jeans in this weather. What a plonker. Yeah, I'm wearing jeans. I don't do shorts.
No, I don't do shorts either.
I don't get my legs out.
No, I don't.
No. Today I was wearing cotton floaty trousers in the garden.
I see you in linen.
I do
wear
have linen. Yes, I do.
I see you in linen.
The only thing about linen though is when you've been in the car in hot weather, it's an absolute, it creases, doesn't it? Yeah, I do wear a lot of linen trousers. Yeah, but floaty cotton ones. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Becky. Oh, it's like my journey in when I thought I had the aircon on high. I was driving my husband's car and I thought high meant the setting on the fan. And it wasn't. It was like 40,000 degrees. And I couldn't cool down. What a plonker. Right. Jane's messaging to say... Oh, la 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 la. Here we go. My birthstones have just had to have it. Thanks for a great price, JM. Jane, happy birthday for December, darling. Happy birthday. Well, it's almost like 6th birthday-ish, sort of nearly-ish next month. So it's like half birthday. Yeah. Got so many of you joining us We've done it. Okay, so if you've just tuned in, this is the most exquisite, high-profile, beautiful, clear topaz, which has got so much legend and lore and incredible spirituality to it. And we've done it at £1 per gemstone on the strand. They're going between 7 by 3 up to a 10 by 6. They are just beautiful. I'm going to hold it out like this. Oh my word. They're beautiful. Because even if you pop those on a little featherweight head pin on a shepherd hook, okay, so 925 sterling silver, featherweight head pins and shepherd hooks, what's that going to cost you in silver? About £1.50? Yeah? And then £2 for your gemstones because you're using 2. So that's £3.50 to make. Oh, flippy bits. How much would they sell for? 925 sterling silver, sky blue topaz earrings?
Well, I would, my prices or proper prices?
Both. Alison got them?
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, she
She
wanted
wanted the
all-
rounds, yes.
She hadn't seen these though. Go on, your prices.
£15.
£15 and cost you £3.50 to make. Only £15? Really?
My posh range.
£15? Really?
Well, yeah, well, I like to pass my savings on. If I get a good bargain, then my customers, because they come back then.
Okay,
Which
I've got
is
a quick
nice.
question.
Yeah.
Becky, can we look out for a text? I want to know, if you were to see a pair of earrings, and what's lovely is they're matched in pairs as well for sizes,
Yes.
the middle ones, and actually the groups of three would be
They are,
perfect for
yes.
earrings and pendants.
Yeah.
Oh, on one of the Panzer chains. Just one of them
Just
round.
one of them, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
if you were to see a pair of sky blue topaz earrings in 925 sterling silver on the high street, drop earrings, how much? I'm going to do a search. Marquise, sky blue, put blue, and blue, topaz, 925 earrings. You've got me really self-conscious. I'm typing with my left hand now.
Brilliant, it's really clever.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're all encased in silver, so that's not a fair price comparison because there's more silver there. But they're around about the 30, 40 pounds mark.
Yeah.
Oh, they're £16.56. There you go. £40, 26. I'm trying to see a pair that would be like you could make from these. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
No.
perfect.
Yeah, perfect, but it doesn't give me a price.
No price.
Handmade topaz earrings. No. Oh, 0800 644 645. Oh, I've had somebody text and who doesn't like the strand. Oh well, each to their own. I love them. I love them. Let's do. Why would you bother texting in that? Oh dear. Oh, it takes all sorts to make the world go around. Now, these are rondelles. Really beautiful. A bit more of a delicate colour. These are pretty.
I see a bit of a pattern forming here. Didn't we start at $49.95?
Well, I don't. I ain't got no fire. What price are you going to?
And then we went down to 26. Oh, I know, you see. I know.
I don't know how much these are going to.
So I think we've got a bit of a, I can't remember, what do they call it?
A price crash. Well,
No,
a price.
avalanche.
Avalanche, thank you.
Yes.
They're lovely. I'd use
They're
those
incredible. They're stunning.
winter wedding with pearls.
Yeah. Beautiful. With the kunzite that we had right at the beginning of the
yeah,
show,
yeah, yeah.
just be incredible.
Are we not having very nice messages in, did you say, Becky? People aren't nice today. Some people are being really lovely and some people are being really horrible on text. Aw, never mind. Yeah. There were days when it used to bother me and now I just think, you know what, it really doesn't matter. AERU26. This is going under £20. Under 20,
incredible.
it's lovely.
It's beautiful.
It's really crisp.
I just love the
Isn't it?
faceted rondelle shape that you get with these strands. I think it's just, they're just exquisite.
It's incredibly elegant. It's very,
So which colour metal would you put with these? Would you go down the rose gold as we were discussing earlier, or would you go for gold? Very Grecian, if you had gold, wouldn't it?
possibly yellow gold, and I never usually go yellow
I
gold.
would go for yellow, I think, with this particular colour. Be lovely.
Maybe with the darker ones, I'd go rose gold
Yes.
and silver. But this
Yes.
is a lighter hue of
It's a
sky
subtle,
blue.
it's subtlety.
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
I
beautiful.
probably would. Yeah, go yellow gold.
That's a fantastic recording. I don't know who did that. Oh, it was Ben.
Was it you, Ben? Was it though? AERU26, no, it was. It's a beautiful recording.
Wow,
Right,
wow.
Wow, these are stunning, Kath. They are. They really
They're
are.
beautiful.
And we've just done £26, and we know we're going to go lower than that. So I'd jump on the phone lines if I was
You
you.
know, we had this thing, you and I, about teal and fuchsia. Do you remember the teal and fuchsia?
Yeah. Didn't you have those colours for your wedding?
Well, there's an amazing strand, third from this
Oh, right,
end,
yeah.
with this strand here. Oh my word! Look at that.
That's beautiful. What is that strand?
That is
Is that
phenomenal.
that's not rubellite, is it? Or is it tourmaline?
Oh my gosh, we have to do this.
When are we going to do that
Wow.
one, Becky?
That's so beautiful.
AERU26. Oh, 0800 644 655. Love that.
That's beautiful.
Okay, loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of people joining us for this one. Oh, 0800 644 655.
Could you be really extravagant and use all three strands together in one piece of jewellery with different sizes and shades and size and...
A big wow factor. I'd be getting a couple of these. It's £19.95.
It's like, I don't know how we do this sometimes.
Just the manpower to facet that.
I know, yep.
Shall I pop it up with the chains again? Quite like the...
You
Not
keep
that
drawing
much.
attention to these chains.
Panzer chains!
They're not going to let you leave the building with them if you keep bringing attention to them.
No, I'm going to have to give them back because I've drawn attention to it too much.
Yes. Gosh, it glows on it's like blue glow on your skin, doesn't it?
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's very what, sorry?
Oh, that's a nice word.
Whimsical. Ben, our director, says they're whimsical. Should we do this under the tourmaline? Maybe it's tourmaline.
Look at this.
Ombre tourmaline.
Ombre is massive.
Yes.
At the moment,
I know.
it's going to be
the first time I
thing,
ever came
isn't
across
it?
ombre
Yeah,
was the way
yeah.
that Alison Tarry had her hair dyed.
No, yes.
Basically, it's a graduation of a... Is there really? What, is this, the sun's not setting yet, is it?
What's the time? 8:30, yeah.
Oh, it's I thought it was 7:30. Time flies when you're having fun.
This is beautiful.
This is beautiful.
So pink tourmaline, I mean, it's rubellite.
You can't
No.
call it rubellite unless it's been
Yeah.
classified as
Okay.
rubellite. However, if you want all the look of rubellite without the price tag,
Yeah.
you go for pink
But to
tourmaline.
be able to source the pink tourmaline in these colours and sizes and hues and to make it that ombre and keep it in that size, because I have an issue sometimes because I can either colour grade a strand or I can size grade. And for me, size, the size grading is more important than the colour. So it's fantastic when you have a strand like this that everything is done for you, as well as the size grading, you've got the colour grading, it all fits in perfectly. It's perfectly feasible just to restrand and all the work's done for you. I mean, this, you couldn't, I don't think I could grade it in size and colour like this. It's just phenomenal the amount of work that's been involved in this.
And you know, this colour of tourmaline, a rubellite tone, which means that it has the reddish tones present within the gemstone, is actually, for premium quality, more expensive than ruby.
Wow. I believe that.
35 carats, and they're going from a 3x2 up to a 5x3.
That's massive, the central section.
Yeah. Now, let me just see. I'm taking advantage of having info really at the side of me. Let me see if I can get the page that I wanted to find for you. So as you're looking at this gemstone, you can very clearly see this is a fantastic example of how this is an incredible pleochroic gemstone, which basically it means you can see different colours when you see it from different angles. So if you were to focus on any one of those gemstones and you see the colour transition ever so slightly, that's because it is known as a pleochroic gemstone. And what's amazing about tourmaline is it's found in approximately 100 different colours.
Wow.
Now the colour that you're seeing here would also form part of the watermelon type of tourmaline. So I would think maybe if you wanted to put these with the green tones of tourmaline things, that would be a very natural way to present these in a piece of jewellery. It's an incredible gemstone. It's only been around a couple of 100 years really, and it's an amazing gemstone that's considered to be really good luck as well. I adore this gemstone for its versatility, and this for me is the gemstone that gave me confidence in playing with colour with gemstones, because if you think there's over 100 different colours of tourmaline and they all work together,
well together. Yeah,
well why wouldn't you just use those colours but in different gemstones?
You could in effect treat a strand of tourmaline as a colour wheel, couldn't you?
Yeah,
in effect.
Yeah, a little bit like the Pantone colours that we're looking at all the time.
Yes.
39.95 for 35 carats. This is the ombre pink, 3x2 up to a 5x3, 18 centimetres from gemstone to gemstone. And when we do our measurements, that is not inclusive of the tassels. That is from gemstone to gemstone. Amazing colours, and Mark was very much drawn to that combination.
I love that. Beautiful.
Really, really beautiful. Now, if you love sort of red tones, you've got to get the Burmese ruby at 9 o'clock. It is utterly breathtaking. Should we have a quick look at it again?
Do you want another look?
Yes, please.
Oh, where's it gone?
There.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I've got a nervous twitch in my left eye. You can't see it, can you? You can never see it when it's not happening now. Cracking TV, I know. Right, this is...
Oh, look at that. That is incredible.
Look at that.
It's the reddest ruby I think I've ever seen. Ever. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is. You've chosen to put it with pearls.
I have. I was allowed to choose something from my stash just to put alongside it, and I went for pearl. I always go for pearls and ruby. It's be a perfect combination together.
I'd quite like that on a slider bracelet with nothing else.
Nothing else.
Just a little section of that with the silver. Beautiful. So that's going to be coming up for you just after 9 o'clock. Right. Well, just when you think it can't get better, we know we've been talking about using the green. Let me show you that tourmaline again.
Oh, yes.
This would be such an amazing combination. Look at that. I was talking, and I always talk incredibly fondly and incredibly passionately about this extraordinary gemstone. This has to be one of the finest examples of chrome dioxide strands that we've had in the business. It is from the depths of the Akusha Mountains in northern Siberia. It's only mined 3 to 4 months of the year. We are so incredibly lucky to get it, and the reason it can only be mined for so little time in the year is because it's only physically possible to mine it 3 to 4 months of the year when the Akusha Mountain region where this is sourced warms up. And it warms up to approximately, do you remember?
No.
No, colder than that, Ben. Close. Minus 42 degrees. Is when it's warm enough to physically mine. That is bonkers. And when it is mined, it's quite a primitive mining technique. It's still done with pickaxe. Which
amazing,
at this day and age, that's a bit bonkers, isn't it? Now, did you know that for every 10 carats that's sourced, only a carat tends to make it? So there's about 90% is just gone. It's essentially thrown away. Now, when it is sourced as well, when it comes out of the ground, it looks like that's when it's been faceted. Literally no treatment. It's one of the most respected gemstones in the industry. It has no treatment whatsoever. Emeralds to look that good, Oh my goodness. I'm not sourced that far away. It's actually not too far away as well from the Kimberley diamond shafts, and when you actually look at the crystal structures of diamonds and of the chrome diopside as well, there's lots of similarities. Right, there's only 4 of these remaining. It's a 25 carat piece. Now only 3 chances remaining. It is at why is it £17 and 96 pence? We'll make it a 95. We don't quite know why it's a 96 pence. That's just weird. It's going to 17.95. That's a penny off. Just saved you a penny. We'll take care of the pennies, and the pounds will take care of themselves. HZRU57. 0800. Do you know what? I can vouch for that, because I started to save my 1 and 2p's, and very, 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 very quickly I had £60.
My mum does this amazing thing where she takes her pennies into a supermarket.
Yeah,
and
chucks
they
them
have
all
a machine.
in.
You chuck them all in, a little receipt comes out, and you take it off your shopping.
I would take it off your shopping.
Yeah, you take the receipt to the counter, and they take it off your shopping bill.
That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you not have to pay commission to those machines?
Don't think so.
Really? That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what really me though? You know, you can go to those 1p machines, or you put a coin in and it flattens it and it turns it into something.
Yeah.
They cost about £2 to change a penny.
Oh, yeah.
Like, how can you justify a machine going on an hourly rate? That's pretty good going, isn't it?
Yeah. Only if you put your penny in.
I should be a machine.
Look at this.
Oh, now then, green amethyst, also known as praise you light. I praise you like I should. I think that must have been in about 19... Can we find out what year that song was? I reckon it was about 1994.
Gosh. Praise You.
Praise You was the name of the song, wasn't it?
Fatboy Slim.
I reckon 94. Wow. 93? 97?
97. Gosh.
What were you doing in 1997?
What was I doing? I was working in the wine shop in Oxford.
Were you? Becky was 4 and Ben was 5. In 1997...
I was 25 in 1997.
There you go, we're giving our age away now. I would have been chilling out in the 6th form common room, eating the contents of dairy milk out the vending machine. That's my overwhelming, and eating twirls. I was about to turn into a professional dancer. I was dancing 24/7, so I could eat whatever I wanted continually. But the problem is, since I stopped dancing, I continue to eat what I want. Yeah, chilling out in the 6th form common room. I think I was wearing double denim a lot. And, yeah. Oh, 1997, I passed my driving test.
Did you? Oh, we lost somebody quite dear to all our hearts, didn't we, in 1997?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yeah. Golly, yeah, big year.
Yeah.
Big year. QHRU25.
I don't think I've seen this in this shape.
£12.95.
Wow.
That is really beautiful. So that type of shape, look at the colour of that. I love that golden undertone that you've got as well. Now then, let me just tell you, sorry, we all got very distracted about 1997 then. If you want to tell us what you were doing in 1997, give us a call. Or indeed text in. This is a gemstone. I know loads of you have heard me rattle on about Brazilian opposed to Zambian amethyst, but the reason it is so incredibly clear is because of the way it forms. So in Zambia, you get amethyst forming in where tectonic plate movement has really happened, and you've got big crevices within the earth, and they form in voids around the agates and things in the earth. In Brazil, though, you find that amethyst forms in really protected surroundings, so a lot of geodes, so where there's been a lot of volcanic activity, where there's a lot of lava bubbles and things, those lava bubbles have then become geodes. They effectively become wombs for gemstones. as I've heard it referred to before.
gosh.
It just means that if you think about the tectonic plate movement, how that's going to affect the movement, it's going to get jarred. There's going to be inclusions in those gemstones, but it means it's closer. There's nothing to put a barrier for the heat of the earth to get to it. So you get an intensity of colour in Zambia, but in Brazil, because they're cocooned, they don't have as much heat, so they are not naturally as deep in colour, which is quite often they're heat treated. But you get the clarity because they are cocooned from any movement activity which would create inclusion. So it's an amazing gemstone. Brazil is my preferred source, certainly, for green amethyst, because the clarity you get is just impeccable, and that's what I'd like from this gemstone. $12.95. Again, these have been cut and faceted and drilled for us in Jaipur in India in the Pink City. 15 minutes away from the Burmese ruby. It will be a sellout. It's not on pre-order. It's not on pre-order, the Burmese ruby, is it? No. We're going to be, we don't have enough to go around to do it on pre-order, I'm afraid. The incredible Panzer chains, though, are still available. 18 inches in length, and you'll get 5 for $19.95, $3.99 a chain. Lowest price we've found in the world online is £10. We're doing them for $3.99. Yes. Per chain, you buy them in a pack of 5. Okay, let's do. What size are they, lovely? Okay, cool.
I don't think we should call a stone like this a nugget.
What would you like to call it?
We need to come up with a new name for it, don't we? I'll have a little think.
Chunk.
Chunk.
Said in the most northern way possible. Chunk. A chunky one. I don't know, would anyone like to text in a suggestion for keep it nice? Some not nice messages. Be nice. Life's too short. Be nice. Be nice. $150 carats.
Oh, completely natural look. Wow.
Completely
Look at
natural.
that.
I love them. Rings for me.
They're amazing.
With antique bronze wire.
Yes, I'll go for antique bronze as well.
Yeah?
I tend to use that a lot with Amazonite.
Do you? I've not had antique bronze wire on it ages.
No.
LORU48. Gemstones go with it.
Smoky quartz.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, smoky quartz, or a really dark Zambian amethyst.
Yes.
That would work as well. That would work. Like this, for example.
Oh, funny that.
I love that combination.
I wonder if it would be with yellow gold.
Oh, I like that.
Oh no, that's gorgeous. I've got to say that is Director Ben's combination idea.
I love that. It's beautiful.
Director Ben, who has now drunk over 4 litres of water today. Don't worry, he is aware of the medical things that he shouldn't be drinking too much in one go. Kerry, who's currently on cameras, has kept him informed of the do's and don'ts of excessive water drinking.
You're not meant to drink that much water a day.
Would you like to come and tell everybody on camera, Kerry, because you were very adamant. She just looked me straight in the eye and went, "You're not meant to drink that much water in a day." I'm not drinking, I'm not. Possibly that much tea. Right, 12,
Wow.
this is just $12.95.
Gosh.
Gorgeous, look, it matches your picnic blanket. His words, not mine. A sexy picnic blanket, apparently. You don't look like you're wearing a picnic blanket. Napkin. I love the idea of those even being chunky buttons on a cardi. Oh, I do like a cardi. Okay.
Ooh, they're cute.
Am I being
Next to
ridiculous?
the floor.
Oh, yeah. When are we doing that? Oh, yeah. And where are the big cabochons gone?
Oh yes, as big as your hand.
The ones as big as my hand are the labradorite. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. Can I just backtrack? Can we do those in a moment?
With the Amazon.
They'd be amazing with it. Oh, should we do these now? The spacers, the twisted antique bronze spacers. With the Amazonite. Oh,
yes.
Mark, do you want to make something?
We're perfect, aren't we? All you need to do is they have a slight curve.
A slight curve.
Yeah, so you just need it to alternate them, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, look at these.
Well.
Yeah, and they're long, aren't they? They're really unusual.
Look at that. I love these.
You get 100. They're 20 millimetres in their length. They're 1.4. Can we see what gauge would fit through there? You got any wire with you?
No. I wonder if there's any here.
Got those featherweight head pins though coming up later. Obviously, they'd be going through. But
this is 0.6.
Okay.
I'll go with 0.6.
Yeah, no
Easy.
probs.
You get 1 mil through those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you will get 1 mil through that easily.
These are really nice. They're just complete. They're just really different than anything. We had some beautiful ones on Sterling Silver Day yesterday, but they're yeah.
Easily. Yeah.
I quite like the idea of putting them on some S-long cord.
Just as they are.
Just as they are. And it's going under £5 for 100 of them. $4.95. It's our 8th birthday, folks. We're celebrating. It was our official birthday on May the 4th. And we are having 8 days of celebration. And today is day 4. It's a little...
Oh, there you go. That's 1 mil. That's 1 millimetre there. That's gone through easily.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. What little pet.
What a pet. Little fly that I decided to move out of my way and it's now chilling out on the desk. It is chilling. It's just chilling. Okay.
Wow.
Let's go to,
Can I have that little pot?
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks. I'm going to tidy up.
Gosh, they're 12 mil?
Yeah.
Wow.
Corkers, aren't they?
I love fluorites.
Look at the size of those. That's a 38 centimetre strand. 410 carats. They are amazing. They're completely natural. What about using the green? What about using some of those with the Amazonite?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. Give it a go. I like that. Yes, that works.
Yeah.
Works with all of them, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting to have 2 completely different visual textures.
I like that. Visual texture.
Do you know what I mean? Because they don't... How much? Get these. If you're after some gemstones, get these. This is a clearance price on these one. We're doing clearance, folks. $7.95. We're doing a clearance offer on these. 0800 644 655. A cheeky little heads up about some deals that are coming your way tomorrow. £7.95. Can I see the call screens on those, please? Becky, I've got a feeling that these are going to... Yeah, they're flying out. Hello, Amanda. Lots and lots of anonymous shoppers this evening. Thanks for joining us. 0800 644 655. 410 carats. They're amazing. Amazing. Oh, we're going to look at some messages. Happy birthday. Cannot wait until your 30th birthday when you do a whole month of specials. Oh, Bertha. Wow. You're in Colorado. How exciting. Yeah. Where are we going to be in 30 years? Well, in 22 years.
I'll be 68.
I'll come and visit you. I'm joking. No, I wonder if I'll still be here.
Oh, of course we will. We'll be enormous.
Well, I will, because I'll be eating London constantly. Hi, all at JM. My biggest achievement was discovering JM. Such amazing deals and great work by all. It's so mesmerising watching. And that's from Matthew. Matthew, what a great message. Thank you so much. We're talking about your biggest achievements in the last 8 years. What did you decide yours was? Working here?
Yeah.
Outside of
so.
here, what's your biggest achievement been?
Our garden, considering it started off as a lawn and what we've achieved now. You don't know what's happening next week, do you? Week after next.
No.
You don't.
No.
I'm gonna plug it again mercilessly. On the 25th of May, it's Mark Smith's flower show. I'm here for all 3 shows. You've got me morning, mid, and afternoon, and late show. And a couple of days before, I'm having a film crew coming to the house to film me in the garden to do all the VTs and adverts from my actual garden.
Oh, I hope it's nice weather.
So do I. So the garden's going to look immaculate, and no, I'm really excited.
Is that why you've got your watering system going in?
Yes. and
For its TV debut.
So all of the shows are going to be plant and horticultural themed because it's the last weekday of Chelsea Flower Show, so we're tying it in with Chelsea. And during the mid-show, they've allowed me an hour to have a gardener's question text in, all about horticultural issues and problems and pests and diseases and all that sort of thing. There'll be lots of information coming out, but that's the Friday the 25th of May, Mark Smith Flower Show.
Oh,
can't wait.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not on that day.
You're not on that day?
No, I don't think so. Am I?
Ah.
What day? It's a Friday, isn't it?
Yes. 2 weeks Friday.
How exciting. Right, 45 carats of lavender. Oh, hang on, where have they gone? I had them a moment ago.
They're very
These
cute.
are cute.
Yes.
They are, yeah. We're both so cute
They
at the same
cute.
time. Perfect way of describing
What unusual
these.
faceting.
Yeah. They're dinky, aren't they?
Oh.
IGCI92. Look at that Labrador essence there. Oh, bit of a bargain deal coming your way now. 30 centimetres from gemstone to gemstone. You do get your little tassels on there as well. They're fabulous because even though they're faceted, they've still sort of got this organic.
Yes.
They're not completely uniform in their faceting.
No. Different thicknesses, different circumferences.
Yeah.
They're lovely. Wow.
$5.95, 45 carats of natural labradorite, all the way from Madagascar. $5.95. One post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. Tanya's messaged in, Mark, can they allow you an hour to come and do my pruning? Show sounds great. Oh, sounds amazing, Mark. My 2 favourites, jewellery making and gardening. Can't wait from Mandarin Devon.
I can't tell you anything about the products we've got, but it's going to be, amazing. Yeah. Wow.
Heather, in middle of, right, so we've asked your biggest achievement in the last 8 years. Mine is publishing my book. Love the show and all the deals from Heather. Oh, Heather, amazing, amazing. My biggest achievement was working with Nobel Prize winner for psychics at CERN, Switzerland.
Wow.
Oh, physics. I haven't got my glass on. Have you noticed I've done the whole show? Psychics. For physics at CERN, Switzerland on the Hadron Collider.
Hadron Collider.
Hadron Collider. I can't read, I think.
Wow, that is amazing.
Just so you know, when I look at that right now, if you imagine really greasy cling film over your face, that's what I'm seeing right now. Lorraine, which is why there's a screen now really close to me here, I still can't see it. Hi Lorraine, darling in Perth and Kinross. I would just like to say how much I love watching you all on JM, and a big thank you, Mark, for getting me interested in seed beading. Loved it all.
Thank you.
And sorry, Lucy, as much as I love watching you, we need another Mark and Drew show.
Hear, hear.
Well,
Hear,
chicken
hear.
lady, as you call yourself.
Completely agree.
Drew's been saying that, actually. Drew's my husband.
Yeah.
And there was a, what did you call it? It was a bit of a bromance, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes for men, but it was men behaving badly or something.
It was. Men behaving badly. Yes. It was a brilliant show. One of our best shows, voted by the viewers. Yeah. No, we must organise something.
He'd love to come back on the show. So that's my husband, who's qualified gemologist, and he is a presenter as well, presents for another channel.
We must organise something.
Yeah, definitely. He'd love to come back on here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go to a quick break. I'm going to grab a coffee. I feel like an extra caffeine and sugar kick is needed.
Is it going to have a funny name? Your coffee, like one of those type things?
Oh, I don't think there's any coffee pods available.
Right.
It's probably going to be an
Right.
instant coffee.
Oh, okay.
Instant coffee, just one of them.
Right.
No, I'm getting really into my posh coffees. I've got more into it now. I know that I can recycle my coffee pods. I've been sent a recycling bag for them. Not many people know that you can recycle certain coffee pods.
Right.
So I'd stopped drinking it because I wanted to recycle. So I can anyway. A chocolatino, favourite. I'm going to go and make a coffee and come back with Burmese ruby. It's amazing. Thank you so much for all of your lovely text messages. And for those of you who are not saying anything nice, just don't bother. See you in a minute.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Murano beads have long been synonymous with the optimum and the most beautiful of handmade beads in the world. They are intricate glass beads influenced by Venetian glass artists, and to this day they still use traditional techniques which have been passed down through centuries. Most Murano beads are made using an air pump burner with lamp working or a torch and mandrel technique. Once the glass canes are softened to the point where it can be modelled, it's then skillfully wound around a tiny copper tube which dissolves into nitric acid. Once the bead is formed, it leaves a slender, shiny, perfect hole. The beads can be decorated in many different ways, and usually the sole, protected by the outer glass, is in gold or silver foil. These incredible Italian hand-produced beads are renowned for their colour and quality. The Jewellery Maker team are delighted to introduce them to you. Murano Beads on Jewellery Maker.
Buying from Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. Jewellery Maker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Ooh, flips. We'd really recommend, with this strand of gemstones, using the fire line, the £6 fire line. Don't really know where to start.
Let's do the findings first. Let's build up to it gradually.
Oh, all right then. Okay.
It does come, I haven't got it, but it does come in a little gold box, that strand of ruby.
That's a gemstone strand of distinction, isn't it?
Yes.
It's beautiful. We'll get to it in a second. So, to be honest, when you price compare the Burmese rubies, it's like you're getting all of this silver for free. Honestly,
And when you think we did a sterling silver finest pack earlier, it was £20. So this one's slightly different. You've got, look at these little brush beads. They're beautiful.
Yeah. You get those little extra.
Do you know what? I'm doing this all wrong. I'm doing it all wrong. You know what I like to do?
Okay.
I like to look at the jewellery first. That's how I do it, because I think then it makes sense. Now, you don't get the pearls.
No.
Mark chose to put pearls with it. Look at the rubies.
It's rather special, isn't it?
How much would that sell for? That's the type of piece of jewellery I would expect to see on a member of royalty.
Oh.
Well, it's rubies and pearls. That quality of ruby and that design. Definitely. With the earrings just below it. Any member, and any member of royalty of any age. I mean, you can imagine the Queen wearing it, and you can imagine Princess Beatrice wearing it.
See, I would have those because the sterling silver. We've got the little sterling silver spaces and all the findings, and I'd be selling those for £40.
That's Burmese ruby. You've done a tassel with Burmese ruby. How completely indulgent is that? That's stunning. Absolutely stunning. And if and then the pair of earrings underneath as well. That's a really contemporary way of using ruby. The big look around at the moment, I'm sure, unless you've been walking around with your eyes shut, tassels are everywhere. Tassels in fan shapes as well are really in. So you can actually iron out our tassels and starch them into fans. Into fans. They are, I just love them. Now, ruby, of course, is related to the sapphire. It's essentially a form of sapphire. It's all in exactly the same family. This, however, is Burmese ruby featured in this collection. So you've seen the jewellery. Let's look now at the components. So minus the pearls. If you are interested in this kit, you're going to have to get it now because we've got less than 100 of these available. So you're going to be getting 2 bolt ring clasps at 5mm. You're getting 2 shepherd hooks, so a pair of shepherd hooks, 16 by 19mm. You will get 4 jump rings, and the jump rings are the 5mm. You'll get the crimp bead covers, and they are 4mm. Now, these amazing little round beads, you get 20, and they're a brushed finish. And they are 3mm. Got a good sized hole in those as well. You've got 4 crimp beads. You've got 4 head pins. And all of that is essentially, for me, it's like looking at a free gift. Now, this is fabulous for that, but it's all about this. This is Burmese ruby. Wow.
Look at that.
It's a gemstone of love. It's the 15th and the 40th wedding anniversary gemstone, and it's quite often given as a gift to show the strength of a relationship, which is why it's significant in those 15th and 40th, obviously the big one being the 40th wedding anniversary. Just let me just check something for a moment. Bear with me a second. I just want to check the fact for you before I say it, so just bear with me. Okay, yeah. I was questioning the treatment on them. Rubies, regardless of whether you're buying them from one of the world's most expensive jewellers, or if you're getting them from us here, or another shopping channel, or you're getting from a high street jewellers, rubies are usually filled. If you can almost imagine, it's like facial fillers work, apparently. Like you inject into it and it plumps out the skin. You would inject into a ruby, and it fills the areas that are lacking in there to enhance the colour. So it pumps it, and sometimes colour is put into the rubies as well. All that's happened here is it's been heat treated. And if it had been left in the ground a little bit longer, it would have gone that dark anyway, because nature does that. Oh my goodness. So for me, I still consider these to be organic. Personally, for me, that's how I end up an organic Burmese ruby. Now, Burmese ruby is the most sought after ruby in the world. It was embargoed for such a long time. And since the embargo has been released, oh my goodness, the demand is enormous, because look at it. You can see why it's one of the world's most, if not the world's most sought after location for ruby.
Oh my word. Gosh.
Look at the amount of people. Somebody's bought 3. Someone's bought 6. Someone has bought 6 of this kit.
Gosh.
This is a brand new strand of Burmese ruby. It doesn't really get more impressive than this for me when it comes to the significant gemstones in the world: sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, and rubies. Everybody, every woman and every man should have rubies in their life. I think it's one of those, a bit like a bucket list. JVXC24 Visa, MasterCard. JVXC24. I'm just watching. Can you just show me those screens again? If you have put this in your basket, check your basket out. Pardon?
I just had to check the price then.
Oh my goodness, you're getting the silver as well. Oh my goodness. Right, I tell you what price can people see on the website? Oh, you might be able to see it. Oh, I'd love to have had people text in to guess the price of this. It's Burmese ruby, it's Burmese ruby, it's the real deal, it's Burmese ruby. 0800 644 655 JVXC24. You get all the 925 still in silver as well. That is crazy.
Completely.
How much were you expecting this kit to be?
$89.95. Any day of the week. Absolutely any day of the week.
We're going under £50.
Oh gosh. What I've just been told makes this kit feasible for most people's budgets, to now enable them to have the best ruby in the world in their collection.
And 95 cents.
It's incredible. Incredible.
Look at it! Look at it! Have you seen finer quality ruby anywhere else? Have you? Have you? Look at it. Just look at that.
But the people who aren't privy to the website, they won't know, will they?
No. How many people are on the phone lines, Becky? Yeah, I think.
That's the kit, pretty much. My word.
I've gone quiet because I'm just looking at this page that's telling me a little bit about Burma, but the page that I'm reading doesn't make a lot of sense.
Wow.
We're going to sell out. Mark is going to show you techniques with this. $33.95. $33.95. Becky, can I be a diva and make a request, please? Can we bring that £6 fire line details at the bottom of the screen, please? Because it's the ideal one to have. The code was JCBD17. So Mark highly recommends the fire line. This one here.
But I have got something interesting to tell you about this strand.
Okay. Please do.
Okay, I'm going to be using and demonstrating with 0.4mm sterling silver wire, which goes through all of the gemstones in the strand.
All of them? Okay, there's not as much of a sense of urgency. I did say the £6, however, the 10 would go through then.
Yeah, if you
can
wanted
get
to, if you wanted to thread
you can
it
get
through,
0.4 wire through every single one.
Yeah, which is pretty much unheard of. They're amazing.
I'm afraid if you've got it in your basket, you're not necessarily going to be successful. We've got more people on the phone lines and with these in the baskets than we've got stock available.
That's amazing.
Burmese ruby for $33.95, and you get 925 sterling silver. Of course, that's going to sell out. Dan, thanks for my coffee. Legend, thanks for my coffee. Right, let's see the demo.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're just beautiful. I think they'd work quite nicely with my Panzer chains.
All 5 of them.
All 5 Panzer chains. I'm wearing all 5.
Oh my word.
Waiting on the phone lines. You're answered in the order that you call in, and it's a first pay, first served basis. So it depends if people check out on the website or confirm on the phone lines, whichever is quickest. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. It's going to be a sellout.
Okay, that's took me
Well,
back
that's
a
not
bit.
surprising, is it? It's going to be a sellout. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So what I'm going to quickly show you. Okay, so this is sterling silver wire. This is 0.4mm that I have left over from the Friday morning birthday, May the 4th show. Okay, because it is precious sterling silver wire. And I had a little experiment. I'll just quickly show you.
Easy.
Now, for Gems Distinction tassel strands, especially the little gold boxed strands, to be able to use a 0.4 wire through is pretty extraordinary. So I'm going to take advantage of that. So what I'm going to show you a really nice way of attaching wire to tassels.
Sorry to interrupt. Does that mean that you get the size 12 needles through them?
You can get size 12, yeah. You can't get size 10 because the eye's too big, but size 12 you can get the needle through all the way through.
We've got some of those size 12 left at 245. So if you wanted to use these and use
as a needle,
with a needle, that'll go through as well.
Real.
Okay,
it's amazing. Gosh. So if you look at the end of the strand here, we have the little crimp. Okay, so when you're chopping your tassels off to begin with, always make sure that you cut to the left of the crimp, otherwise all your gemstones are going to fall off. So we're just going to crimp to the left. And the first thing I'm going to do then is, using your round nose pliers, is just take one of the pliers and just pop it through from front to back, and then flip it over back to front. Okay, so that just opens out the tassel hole so you can get any material through. Okay, so the next thing is we're going to choose a piece of wire, and we're going to first start to make a wrapped loop. Now we need quite a large loop because of the tassel. So I'm just going to take our Okay, so we've got our little right-angled loop. We're going to take our tassel and we're just going to slide that through. So make sure that sits within our little loop. Can you see where the 2 little wires cross over? This is where we're going to attach our pliers horizontally, and we're just going to do a couple of little loops. And then we're going to cut the little tail off, and obviously you're going to keep these little bits of tail. So that's how we attach our tassels. Now that little piece there would annoy me, so I would go in with my thread zapper or sharp scissors and just cut those away. So just check that the tassel, so if you wanted to, there's little hairs that are standing proud there, you just use your thread zapper just to zap them in. Okay. So then you need to choose what beads we're going to use. So I'm going to start with a ruby first of all, and then pop on a pearl, and then we're going to pop on another ruby. As you can see, they just go on so simply. So that's
really impressive.
That's amazing. Okay, we're going to just straighten out our wire, soften our wire, and we're going to do our second little wrap loop. We're going to do a complete wrap loop this time. Just going to take our wire over, and we're going to complete our little loop.
You've
So
just
that's our
tuned in
first
that
little
Burmese
link.
ruby on your screen. Bumpers.
That's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so that's our first link attached to our tassel, but I'm going to do another little link now because I want a little bit more movement. So we're going to start our next little link all over again. It's been really nice actually having a strand like the ruby and a strand like the aquamarine that we had on Friday, just to do nice, simple, elegant designs.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just been an absolute joy. So we're just going to do our second little wrap loop. So in effect we're rosary linking now, but in earrings. So I'm just going to take that off, and we're going to let's pop in a little silver bead this time. So I'm going to pop in a ruby. These beautiful, I don't think I've seen these little beads, silver beads before. Okay, so we've got one either side of the little...
They work really nicely, sort of a contrast.
Yeah,
don't they? 'Cause the
they're really nice.
ruby's so polished, and then that's got the brushed effect.
Okay, now as you can see, I had 2 pairs of earrings, but I had 1 pair of shepherd's hooks. So I'm quickly going to show you how we turn a head pin into a shepherd's hook.
Oh, brilliant, thank you, yeah.
So there's our earring. And obviously, if you wanted to, you could continue that and have a long scarf necklace, a tasseled necklace. Okay, so if you do find that you need... Well, rubies, yes.
I'm just thinking, actually, that portion that you've done there would be really nice if you have glasses cords.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice to have little rubies, wouldn't it?
Yeah, brilliant idea, brilliant idea. So if you find that you need an emergency pair of shepherd's hooks, but all you have left are in your stash are your head pins, you're going to pick up one of your little head pins, okay, and you're going to have the ball away from you with the actual head pin towards you. And you're going to take your round nose pliers and you're going to pop it in just under a centimetre, not a whole centimetre, maybe 2/3 of a centimetre. And you're going to take the wire and you're going to take it all the way over.
So you're not really moving the pliers, you're moving the wire.
You're moving the wire. That's, you can with sterling silver as well because it's so malleable. You're going to take that out. Okay, so you have your little hook like so. And to get the shepherd's hook part, you have to make sure that the little ball of the head pin is pointing downwards. And this time you open up your pliers, and you want to try, if you can, to go as far down the round nose pliers as you can, because you want quite a large bail in effect. So I'm just going to place that in and make sure the little ball touches the pliers. Okay, can you see it's touching the pliers? And again, we're going to hold the pliers. We're going to fold over the wire, and if you can, fold the wire so it goes past the shepherd's hook, the little loop we've made. Pop that out like so. So we have our shepherd's hook, and obviously all we need to do then is just make our little bend on the end like so, open out our little loop, and then we're going to take our tassel earring, we're going to slide it from the wire end, we're going to slide it down so it sits within that little loop, and then because we've got the silver, we're just going to close that nice and taut, and then we're going to... So that's our completed earring. Little funky little tassel earrings.
Perfect. Very quick.
Very quick.
Really quick, and a really, really comprehensive demo on the shepherd hook. Thank you so much for that. That's great.
Pleasure.
Apparently the kit is now saying sold out on the website. We do think there are actually still a couple available though, so if you're struggling to get it on the website, if you're able to give us a call, it's a free phone number. Give the call centre team a buzz and they'll be able to sort that out for you. It's showing us that we've still got a handful in stock. It might just be that the system needs to catch up though, and then we have in fact sold out. So good luck with that. Amazing, Mark, thank you. We're going to move to our featherweight head pins that I mentioned before. Actually, you know that other strand that I held up, Becky? Yeah. Should we do that? Would you like to do that strand, Mark? I've got black diamonds at the lowest price I've ever seen. Black diamonds, it's also the longest strand. It's amazing. Now, they're not smooth. They are
diamond nuggets than they're rough diamond nuggets. But it's 9 carats of black diamonds. We're going to do the lowest price I've ever seen for 9 carats of black diamonds in my entire life. Because it's the 8th birthday celebration, we've got limited stock. We're essentially doing a clearance price now because this is absolutely ludicrous. They go from a 2x1 up to a 3x1. There's 16 centimetres from gemstone to gemstone. They are black diamonds, simply heat treated, 9 carats. VNRU86. This is absolutely bonkers. Can I see the call screens on this one, please, Becky? I do think with the rubies, what an amazing combination. Now, your black diamonds, you may well struggle to get your pins through, so that's when we would suggest your fire line, your point. You won't, but you will not believe this. Suzette, my darling, how are you? I hope you've got the Burmese ruby. They've got those you written all over them. You've just got the black diamonds. Right, black diamonds. Genuine black diamonds, we're going under £30. No, we're not. We've gone under 20, 19.95 for 9 carats of black diamonds. 19.95 for 9 carats of black diamonds.
That's incredible.
They're amazing. So what sort of designs would you use these
Well, I would use them at the end of extender chains on all my pieces. So every piece of jewellery that people buy, whether it's a bracelet or a necklace, would have included, as a little way of thanking you for purchasing a piece of jewellery from you, a black diamond.
That's my birthstone.
Is it? Oh, we've passed your birthday. You were on holiday for your birthday.
I was in New Zealand for my birthday.
So you didn't get very many presents then?
Oh, no, I did actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, well, my family secreted them in my suitcase.
Oh.
Told my husband, so when you go through security, you can say that we were black, so he knew. I know I had lots of gifts before I went, when I've come back. I am obsessed with stars, and I definitely had a star-themed birthday. No, I had lots of it, was fabulous. Because I am a star. No, because I'm obsessed with them. I love them. All over my house. So yes, no, I had a great birthday.
So you were still spoiled, even though you were the other side of the world?
Very much so.
Oh,
yeah. No, we had
good.
A big party with friends over there, had a Barbie, had loads of 3 birthday cakes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, family knew me well. No, it's great. Yeah, great, thank you.
And you come back to diamonds under £20.
Come back to diamonds under £20. I like that. I really like that strand, please. My birthstone. I think it's only appropriate. Do you know, the first time we had a strand of black diamonds on like this, I treated myself to. Do you remember the ring findings that, for want of a better word, they looked like they had a sieve?
Oh, yes,
on them.
yes.
We need those back because I literally sewed them, so I had a mass cluster of black diamonds. That was fabulous. These work really nicely, channel set as well into wire wrap rings.
Yeah.
They're fab.
They're
a bit kooky. They're a little bit different. They're they're genuine black diamonds. Yeah, for less than 20 quid. That's bonkers. We're going to move on, but that is a cracking deal. For those of you who haven't yet checked out your basket, do so. We're about to sell out. Right, we're going to do featherweight head pins, but we're not just doing a few. Which metal do you like? Because you're getting all of them.
They're all together?
Yeah. In a fabulous bundle. There's 300 featherweight head pins.
You're joking.
What? They are the straightest featherweight head pin I've ever seen.
They're amazing.
Because usually featherweight head pins are a bit wibbly. They aren't as slender as our previous ones, but they're not as thick as a typical head pin. So they're slightly thicker than our other featherweights, but they're more slender.
Slightly thinner than
they're
the
slightly
basic,
slimmer than the usual head pin. I like the fact that the ball on the end as well is really dinky. Because sometimes the balls on head pins, you chop them off because they're a little bit imposing, but they're a little bit, they're dinky, aren't they? Right. 200 of each, is that right? Oh no, sorry, 100 of each. Apologies. They are,
I love the middle colour. It's like a
pewter.
Yes, it's not a shiny silver, is it?
And they are all brass, so they're a coated brass. This is going to be fabulous. So you've got a gold colour, a rose gold colour, and a silver colour, which is a little bit more of a pewter tone. Right. Are you ready for this? You can go lower than that, Becky. She just said it's the 8th birthday, come on. I said it's the 8th birthday, come on. Still got Becky's birthday present at home.
Oh gosh. For 300.
I bought it in New Zealand. $7.95. Oh, Becky, sorry, darling, I totally forgot about that. Ah, it's cool, so. YFXC86, £7.95. 300 head pins. Okay, your measurements. Can I just go back to the other screen? Sorry, darling. What was that? Sorry.
Have they been seen before?
I've not seen them.
Brand
no,
new.
Brand new.
Wow.
So the gold colour are 50 millimetres. The rose gold colour are 40 millimetres, and the silver colour are 50. So the rose gold are the shorter ones at 4 centimetres, and the other two are 5 centimetres in length each. We've only got 25 minutes left of the show. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it, team? It does. Keep your messages coming in. Even if we haven't had a chance to read them on air, we will certainly be able to read them as soon as we get off air, and we'll read the nice ones. I would just like to say, in terms of text messages and my statement earlier about them, constructive criticism is one thing. Just being horrible's horrible. And there we go. Evening, Lucy, Mark and JM team. I have bought the turquoise kit, chrome dioxide kit and ruby kit today. So excited, can't wait to get making. Well, do you know what? You have taken advantage of one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day on the most amazing purchases. Congratulations. That is the way to get the best out of Jewellery Maker, when you can bulk buy really high-end pieces. I'm going to have to just adjust my panda chain because I'm actually choking myself because it keeps getting caught on my mic. I am assuming that you won't be wearing a microphone. Loads of, look at my Panzers, look at my Panzer chains.
They're amazing.
Shall I take one off? I don't even know if I can. Don't actually know, I've layered that many up and attached that many now. This is the most amazing deal.
Oh, you managed.
Here we go. Is there a bust?
Yes, I just happen to have them hidden.
Oh, do you know what? I'm such a plonker. Okay, have a look at this. I just need to do something for my fabulous floor manager. I've been horrible. I forgot. He asked me to do something, I haven't done it.
Oh, yes.
I'm just doing it now. All those strands I'd done, I was supposed to pop in a different place. I hadn't done it. I've done it now. One job, I know. Useless. I'm useless. Fabulous floor manager, Dan, please may I have it a little bit less tropical? I've gone really hot again.
You're really hot again.
You're not really hot?
No.
I'm usually really cold.
Well, normally I wear a vest.
Sorry?
But I don't wear vests this time of year, so I'm a bit cooler.
Right, I'm a bit like that.
I like vests. I find something quite comforting about a vest.
I wear a vest every day.
Do you? Yeah, I do.
Like a visible vest. Not like a...
String.
String. No, do you wear a string vest?
No.
Right. Freddie was in his vest this morning. He slept just in the vest in his grow bag.
Oh.
And after he'd had his breakfast, do you remember Keeping Up Appearances? There was a character, Alonzo.
Yeah.
He sort of looked like him. He had Weetabix and his juice and all sorts of stuff stuck down his front. Yeah.
Can I borrow this chain a second?
Oh, you're so demanding. Do you want one of these?
No. I'll only be a
plenty.
second. I'll only be a second.
5 chains, the lowest price we have found in the world when we did a worldwide search on the internet was £10 per chain. We're doing them, when you purchase 5, it works out at $3.99 a chain. It's $19.95 for 5 Panzer chains. Oh, look at that. That is just perfect. That is just perfect. Burmese ruby pearl on suspended on a Panzer chain.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
You could sell that for £40–45.
That's Burmese ruby. Probably sell it for more than that. £80,
Wow.
you think that's real?
That's probably cost us. How much is the chain? £2.99.
£3.99.
£3.99. That's £4. So you've made that for £4.50, £4.60, something
Crazy.
like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh.
Sorry, something's just gone in my eye. Lovely. 0800 644 655. And make sure you, keep your text messages coming in. We are actually just going to, before we carry on, going to do a quick recap of the kunzite. I am slowly taking these chains off before I get stopped as I leave the building by security. Oh, I feel quite a bit lighter. About 7 grams of silver lighter, actually.
They're beautiful, aren't they? I just love the way they feel.
Yeah.
They're just
so incredibly fluid. Beautiful. Okay. Are you cold?
No.
Is it because I'm wearing polyester? And my jeans. 62 carat strand. We've still got a few of these remaining. It's almost sold out. This is probably one of the fastest selling strands of the birthday so far. It's we've got a few remaining. Incredible high stock quantity for this gemstone, which is why you've got such an incredible low price. Natural kunzite, 62 carats, £17.95. I can't remember how many gemstones we said.
26.
On this one. Oh, well done. Are you sure?
I think so.
No, 26 when we did 26. That was the
Was that something else?
topaz, wasn't it? Because we did 26
Oh,
pound.
yes, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20,
Oh, yes.
20. Was this 33? 22,
yes.
24, 26, 28, 30,
Yes,
33.
33. Yeah, well remembered.
Thanks. In my sleep-deprived state, it is incredible that I've remembered to even turn up.
Do you have a CD in your car at the moment? No, just listen to the radio.
Oh yes, I have actually. Is it at the moment? Fireman Sam.
In the car?
Yeah. Not for me.
Do you have those little TVs on the back in the backs of the seats?
No, the boys will be sick.
Oh.
No, why's that?
I just wondered.
I've got a CD in the car. I'm not really a CD person. Having said that, though, and I will put it on my presenter page, a friend of mine who is a musician has brought out a CD in America, and it is amazing, and I will listen. It's stunning. You will love it. You'll love it. Did you used to watch Dawson's Creek?
No.
It's that sort of ilk of music. It's really good, feel good, chill, feel good music. No, I'm a Radio 2 person.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay, Little Ricky Mini Beading Loom.
Oh.
Is it supposed to be called that? I have never. Do you know what this is? Because I don't.
I've seen it before. I've not used it.
Why is it called Ricky?
He's the man who invented it.
Ricky! All right, Ricky!
If you go onto YouTube and put in Ricky's bead loom, he's an elderly gentleman with a big white beard who loves this product and raves about this product, and
Isn't it
he invented
Rick's?
it. Rick's, yeah.
Not Ricky.
It's not Little Ricky, no, it's Rick's. I think they did it on purpose. Little Ricky.
Oh no, it is. It's called a Little Ricky Bead Loom. It really is.
Yes.
It
But
really is
Rick
called.
is the inventor.
Rick invented it.
Yes.
Little Ricky, it sounds like he should be like a pop star.
Little Ricky, yeah.
Anyway, right, so what does a beading loom do?
So, you come with these little dowels inside here, which you place in, I believe, in the base.
Because you know I'm all about the... Yeah.
Base. Okay.
No, you didn't make a typo. I've checked it online. How much is this going to be? How much? No. I'm going to be really honest, this is a product that we've been requested. So somebody requested it earlier on, so we've brought it to air. I have never presented this before, so I'm sorry for those of you who've not seen it before. We're not giving a very comprehensive demo or anything about it. I'm going to make sure for the next time on air, should we have stock available, I will know this product inside out for you. We weren't scheduled to bring it on air, which is why I wasn't aware of it coming on air, but someone has requested it. Who was it that requested it? Joanne. Well done, Joanne. You got it. 0800 644 655. She hasn't got access to the internet in her caravan tonight. Okay. Join my caravan. There is an accessories pack for it as well, but I think there's probably not a lot of point in demonstrating that because I don't know the item. So once again, it wasn't scheduled to be on the show tonight, but we brought it to air for Joanne. She's got it, and we'll make sure I research that for you for next time. Okay. They're still chuckling at the name. Okay. Is that right? That's beautiful. Gosh, that's beautiful. I think it's very... I think it's really important to stress, cubic zirconia was created in order to look like zircon. Yeah, cubic zirconia was created in order to look like diamond, in order to look like zircon. A lot of people think it was created to look like diamonds, but actually zircon has what we call in the industry double the refractive index of diamonds. So it's going to sparkle double the amount. When you see photographs of award ceremonies, people on the red carpet, etc., and you see big sparkles, chances are they're actually wearing zircon because it photographs and with so much more sparkle than a diamond. Look at that. That is beautiful. I don't think I presented blue zircon ever on the channel. I've got really limited stock on this now. Wow. Wow, this is going to sell out.
This was a recent launch, wasn't it? This strand, I believe.
I wonder if it happened when I was in New Zealand, because I wasn't aware of it.
Yes,
End of
I think
yeah.
I launched it, if I remember. Yes, with Zena and Phil. It was our one to own, must have, whatever the deal is in the late show that they have.
Must have.
Must have, is it? Yeah. Yes, I remember.
That is exquisite, isn't it?
Yeah. Zena and I bought the strand year before last, and it's the most expensive strand that I've bought, and it was $89.95. So we were absolutely dumbfounded when we saw the price of this one.
Yeah, I'm a bit baffled by it.
Yes, yeah.
I think there's only one left.
Yes. It's incredible.
PLRU26. That's now sold out, I'm afraid.
Well done.
We're going to do...
Wow.
Aren't these beautiful? Blue lace agate rounds. I think the a dinky round has got a real wow factor when you think that that has been cut and polished by hand. Isn't that amazing?
I don't know how they go from a cube to a round. I must investigate it. There must be
We need to
videos.
go out to India and see it.
Should we just do that?
Yeah.
But I really want to go to Madagascar. Do they do it there as well?
Not really.
No. Do both, I suppose. It would be work, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think
First, though, I'm trying to persuade our big boss Andrew that Becky and I need to go to China to a pearl farm. Oh, I intend to bug him next time I see him, Becky.
But you need a camera operator as well. Yes.
We obviously need a designer as well.
I don't think we need to direct, Ben, you're right. Trying to blag our way to China. 0800 644 655 795. Blue lace agate is the most expensive of all the agates. That's
Well, I remember
incredible.
time this would have been £20, £25.
Yeah, I was going to say about
Yes,
30.
Yeah.
I love blue lace agate. I think I said it earlier, but with lace. Sewn into
Sewn
lace.
in. Imagine
been some incredible piece of lace
pearl
recently.
knotting
Oh yeah.
with a white, really bright white.
I'd quite like to do it with dark blue after seeing that
blue,
there,
yes,
yeah. Yeah, no, they're not the ones that I saw when I first came into the studio, Becky. Well, can I do those labradorite cabochons instead, please? Okay, cool. Have a look at these. These are, oh my, oh.
Look at these.
Ah, the back of them is just as exciting as the front, isn't it?
We haven't seen very
look
much
at
labradorite, have we, over the birthday?
No, look at that.
Sparkling away.
It's like it's blue inside and then it's just got these silver lines around it. Have a look at that. Show me the labradorite. Oh, wow. That's, do you know what I mean? It's like it's taking me back to this installation that I saw in the foyer of the RSC, which was the most amazing thing I've ever seen, which was, it was for a Midsummer Night's Dream, and they had an installation of, they were like large jam jars with fairies inside knocking to get out. But it was all done in holograms.
Oh,
but in such a way, it honestly looked like real fairies trapped inside these little jam jars.
Oh my word.
It was amazing. And it was all very woodlandy and things, sort of Midsummer Night's Dream. It just took me back then, because that literally looks like there is a magical presence captured inside that gemstone.
I've never seen that before.
Now you're going to get 180 carats, which in this instance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Approximately 12, okay? 0800 644 655 14.95. Oh goodness, you'd pay not far off that for one.
That's stunning.
I'd love that as a ring. Oh, Claire MacDonald prong set design.
Have you ever done Shakespeare on the stage?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, Midsummer Night's Dream, funnily enough.
You Titania?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, it was a horrific experience on one of them. Because it was a touring production. It's not long after, it was just before I graduated university. But it was a job that I did alongside whilst I was still there, and it was a touring production. Can't even tell you this. A touring production where I had a really quick change, and because it was a touring production, the back of the set was all like the camo netting on big stands. Anyway, I was wearing a boned corset. Part of this beautiful dress, and during one of my scenes, one of the bones snapped in quite a painful place. So I whipped backstage after my scene had finished, and the dresses are there. And let's just say, the set fell down.
And you were in a state of undress.
That was my last Shakespeare, and I vowed I'd never do it again.
Who was your bottom? Can you remember?
He was called Mark Green.
Oh.
And I believe he's still acting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I see you doing Shakespeare.
Couldn't be bothered to learn it now. Yeah, too much effort, Shakespeare. I'd like to go and watch it, but I couldn't be bothered to learn all those lines. It's too much. I can't hold that amount of information in my brain for that amount of time. Yeah, it's a big ask to learn a whole Shakespeare play. Right, let's crack on to which one, sorry, lovely? Oh yeah, now we had chunky nuggets earlier of Amazonite, and we've now got really smooth, beautiful ovals. Don't forget, it's only one post and packaging price for all of your purchases all day. So if you've made a purchase today, maybe you've been pretty much watching the whole show today, maybe on an app if you've been out in your garden, or however you've been watching.
Oh, they're amazing.
Really? Really?
Okay, yeah, this isn't added to your order price. £78 carats. Only one post and packaging price. Add this to your order.
Stunning, isn't it?
Isn't it? 78 carats. I just look at that and that's bonkers that's come out of the ground. Isn't
You're
it?
right, no, you're right.
Isn't that bonkers?
Yeah.
Oh, Dan, while you're behind the scenes, is there a chance you can see if there's a little piece of amber kicking about? I need a piece of amber. I need to borrow a piece of amber for Charlie's show and tell. I promise I'll bring it back. No.
No.
£8.95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 beautiful pieces. £8.95. And the colours are just exquisite. I'd be tempted maybe to put, yeah, poils. I was going to say poils with those. Maybe some Keshi pearls.
In the middle of the back tea bar with the pink tassels.
Is that Peruvian pink opal?
That works. Or the next one along, which is the darker pink tassels. That's it.
Ah.
Mhm. I love that. I
Yeah,
love that.
garnet.
I tend to put garnet with Amazonite quite often. I love that. That's a beautiful colour, garnet.
Isn't it?
Yes. Gosh.
It's like a Rajasthan garnet, which has got a bit more of a ginger.
Yes, yeah. Reminds me of
that
cola
like a-
cubes. Do you remember cola cubes?
Yeah.
When you bite into a cola cube.
You can't
That
really
look.
bite into a cola cube,
Well,
can
no.
you? You
Well,
can
no.
shut your teeth. When you suck the sugar off it. Or a cola
Pineapple
bottle.
chunks.
Pineapple chunks.
Yes.
Oh, going back now. Cinder toffee.
Oh my word, yes.
Yeah.
Do you still get that?
Yeah.
With a little hammer?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're reminiscing. Millions.
Oh yeah.
That
Wow.
amazing garnet. It's Indian garnet, 95 carats. It is the colour. It's almost like a
Yes,
deep.
yeah.
That is beautiful. It's like a cinnamon.
Yes, yeah. That's stunning.
Yeah, that really, really is. It's like a dark chocolate stem ginger. Say that again, sorry, lovely. Yeah. Okay, fabulous. We're going to do kunzite nuggets. I'd actually like to use it with the kunzite rounds.
Very subtle, isn't it? It's lovely.
And maybe those pearls that we had earlier on in the show, the graduated ones. Quite like the amethyst with it. Oh, the pearls are sold out. Now, this is an 86 centimetre strand. 86 centimetres from, I was going to say from Gemstone. It's a whole complete loop. 0800 644 655.
Oh.
What is with the 26 and the 6p things going on tonight?
Yes.
£6.26. This stuff, I don't know why that is the price it is, but there we go. 0800 644 655. 300 carats. Now you are the nugget man. You are the nugget man. You come from down to little.
Yeah, well, you have to put it with white pearls, don't you? Look. Put with some pearls. Oops.
Oh,
It's
look
just
at
lovely,
that.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just beautiful.
Really
That's lovely.
beautiful. 0800 644 655. Gorgeous. Now we do have just a few of that amazing matrix opal remaining, literally just a handful, and it was the cabochon and the strand of the opal itself. Look at this. Okay. Burmese ruby and opal, would you?
I would. Yeah, because you can incorporate it with sea beads. Do the same bezeling that you did, just pop rubies in around the outside. That's stunning, isn't it? It's quite a privilege, you know, to work with a stone like this.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, I'd gone from not seeing the gemstone in real life to being giving it as a kit with the most beautiful cabochon. Oh.
Look at that.
Wow.
$49.95 for the two. We had most people checking out when they thought it was going to be £10 more than that. So $49.95. Excuse me. What an incredible deal. That is genuine black matrix opal. NVXC82. We've got more than 30 of you with these in your baskets. So check your baskets out. We've got 13 of those opportunities remaining. At one point the website was saying it was sold out. It is actually still available. So please do go for that if you can. The code is NVXC82. And the great thing is after the show, the photographs of Mark's jewellery he's designed will be posted on our website and on our Facebook page. So you'll be able to continue to get that inspiration and copy those designs. Beautiful, beautiful. Now tomorrow actually is another day of birthday celebration. So the 8th birthday is 8 days of celebration.
Amazing, right up till Friday.
Right up till Friday.
Yes.
Indeed. Bargain, bargain, bargain. Every day is themed. So what's tomorrow's theme? Well, have a look at what's coming up for tomorrow. I believe Fleur is on in the morning. Oh, there we go. Can't actually see it because of the graphic.
The graphics aren't, it's just on that television.
Oh, the graphics aren't there. Okay, there, oh yeah. Okay, there we go. So we've got yellow sapphire, opal koki, with Ethiopian opal. Under £10, Mayuki seed bead offer. And then you've got the tanzanite as well coming up later. You've got Laura binding on the show. Look at her little face. Again, she's a bit of dust, isn't she?
Yes, yeah. She started 2 weeks before I did.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a good time to. What time of year was it? What month was it?
July.
July.
Yeah.
That was a good time for recruiting of the good ones, and they've stuck. We've kept them.
When are you back?
Don't know.
You don't know? Oh.
No, I've got a 4-day run coming up. I'm doing a couple of mid-shows, I know that much, and then do a couple of lates. I think it's sometime next week. I'm not on again this week.
Right.
And lots to do before then because Charlie has got his dinosaur show and tell on Friday.
Oh, yes.
I need a piece of amber. Dan? Oh, could I just borrow the photo? Doesn't really work for the show and tell, but thank you. Right, so Mark, when are you back?
I'm back Wednesday late show with Zena with a brand new launch, which I'm very, very excited about.
Can you tell us more about this launch?
I can give you 2 words. Halo beads.
Oh, I'm intrigued, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
For,
no, thank you. It's been ace.
Yeah, another amazing
you?
show.
You're a joy.
You're
a joy.
That's nice, isn't it? And here we are with the sexy picnic blanket that has been Mark Smith. Thank you so much for joining us, and it has been a joy as always with you, my lovely. And thank you to all of you for participating in the show tonight. You've got some incredible deals. I would look forward to hearing your feedback, particularly of the Burmese rubies and the opal. Thanks to Ben, to Kerry, to Becky, to Dan, and to you. Have a lovely rest of your day. Keep adding to order, and we'll see you soon. Bye.